Hello and welcome to BB on Blast. We're live from a different location this week, a secret location. It's Gaz's house in something road, something place.
I don't give up the road even to you.
I know.
So you can't find it on maps.
I got lost on my way here, and
it's a very secret location.
And I saw a fat cat. And listeners, let me tell you, I'm in Gaz's house. Never been here before.
So you know what that means?
He is posh.
Oh.
What does that mean?
There'll be no interruptions
No
from
Towie.
Towie tonight.
No, Towie, hope you're
Loads
alright.
of people just plummet and drop
off.
off.
Towie's like our best-selling asset that we've got. Gaz, I have to tell you, it lives in a very posh house, and now I feel embarrassed about my pokey little clutter hole. It's like that cave that Demetrius has been sleeping in. Anyway, we digress. There's a lot to get through, Gaz. Hell of a lot.
And we've got some exciting stuff coming up at the end of the show.
What? At the end of the show?
Yeah, bedtime. No, not really.
Don't do a cliffhanger. It's not Big Brother Canada.
No, we have though.
What?
We've had some correspondence, haven't we?
Oh, don't do a cliffhanger. It's annoying. They'll be like, "Oh, what's going to happen?"
It's like Jordan Parr.
We've got some history about Big Brother Canada that we're going to let you know later from a certain Miss Arissa Cox.
Wow.
Now I'm doing it. I don't like cliffhangers. We're no better than Big Brother Canada. Right, next we'll be doing product placement. Look at this delicious Prosecco from Tesco's. Tastes delicious.
That's not a cliffhanger. That's a teaser.
Yeah. Okay.
We're not going to get to the end and go, we hadn't got time for that thing that we teased you with at the start and just not say it.
We might just forget about it and fall asleep.
Yeah, that could happen.
So, we're going from when Cindy left. I've got Cindy was working with two of the shadiest people in the house.
Was that in the intro?
Ika said that. No, I think I missed the intro.
I've always got some stuff from the intro.
Yeah, there's normally some good shit in there.
And they did a little VT and it was called Cindy's Playbook.
Did they?
It was all the moves that she'd make and they were in neon pink letters.
Oh, I missed
and
that.
It was like a VT that you get on Big Brother's bit on the side over
Yeah.
here. And she'd use peer pressure, guilt tripping, and waterworks. And it had a little tick box next to them all.
I do remember that now. That's good. I like the editing job they do on those bits.
Yeah, props to the editor for those intros with the CGI. We like it.
We like the CGI. We always like a bit of CGI. Even
Although,
CGI fireworks.
You were going to say... They were just CGI enhanced, though. They were real.
How do you know that?
I've actually read a blog from Arissa on Toronto 24 where she said fireworks were a highlight.
You little sucker. Stop following Arissa around. A little freak.
We'll put it out there on Twitter. I will read it.
Those fireworks looked... Yeah, not legit. Like the moon when they have it in the Big Brother garden, fake. It's like in EastEnders when they have the moon and Alfie Moon's looking at it.
CGI tube train going by on the bridge.
So Cindy was the glue who held together the six. Wow, that's true. Kevin said,
"Not really. They're already falling apart.
The six is destroyed." This was good. Have you got anything else in the intro? Or should I go on?
No, go on.
Kevin tried to hug Ika.
Did he?
Yeah.
I didn't notice that.
He tried to hug her, and then Ika went to him, "Cindy told me what you're saying about me. I ain't shady like you guys." And just refused to hug him. And then Kevin just sat there and had nothing to say for himself, as usual.
Was this after Cindy's walked out then?
Yeah.
In that bit?
Yeah. You keep looking, because I bet you got it coming out. And then Ika said, in the diary room, "It's gutsy being mean to Kevin right before the HOH. I will come for you, and when I do, you will go home."
Yeah, now I'm up to speed with you.
Yeah.
But did you notice that it was Cindy's birthday when she left, remember?
Right.
And there was a banner that said "Happy Birthday," and I can't remember who it was, but someone went, "Well, what are we going to do with this?"
Did they?
Yeah. Well, chuck it out, I guess. I don't know.
Just put it with old Bruno's old birthday balloons. Sorry.
40.
Brew.
36 or 63.
Well, he has got wonderful eyelashes. More of which later. So,
I said that Ika saying that in the diary room was like something I've taken.
Yeah, true.
She said, "Once you cross me, I want you to know you are done, and when I come for you, you will go home."
Is Ika getting too big for her boots?
She's getting quite intimidating with William, and I don't like it very much.
But it's Ika.
So we should let her off.
Yeah. She's so entertaining that it doesn't matter. I think that's the reason she gets away with it.
I think I'm just disappointed
In
more
what?
than anything. I don't want her to be intimidating.
Mad with power.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you got your own
And
way...
when she's like using the sort of queen stuff,
Yeah.
it just becomes a little bit like...
I still
cringe.
think she's just about getting away with it, though. But I agree, she's treading a fine line.
She's still likeable and she's still funny. I mean, look at... She's been the funniest this week. She's still likeable. Did you notice when she offered Dimitri some purple drink?
No.
In a jug in the story. It's just called purple drink. Now, what is that purple drink? We'd like to know,
just called
please.
Purple drink? What shade of purple was it?
Like my hair.
Oh, product placement for Gaz's hair there. And my hoodie that I got from Primark today.
And that car outside my house.
Purple is everywhere. Now, so Dimitri come in the storeroom and told her to simmer down. This must be when she gave him the purple drink.
Yeah, simmer down and purple
I,
drinks all round.
Ika said they're shady, just like his haircut.
Yeah.
And then they just zoomed in on Kevin's haircut.
That is a shady haircut. Now, who do you think did that?
Now, have they shipped Helen Wood over without our knowledge?
Hair clippers.
She is well known for doing haircuts in the Big Brother house, which are just very badly shaved at the sides and then a long wonky bit on top, as seen on Christopher.
Patchy. She did a lovely finish on that.
But then we noticed later on in the show Dylan had an awful haircut.
Yeah.
And even William looked like he'd had a haircut.
Yeah, William doesn't look good.
Who is cutting their hair? Put those scissors down. I thought you weren't even allowed scissors in the Big Brother house.
They must be using some kind of... Where have they got that from?
Sheep shearer.
Yeah.
Probably off the brick. So I learned last week we were all confused about what was going on with William and Dre, and we didn't know. But
the French Connection.
Then I listened to some professional podcasts.
Who? Like who?
Well, ones that not as funny as us, but
no one's
more
as professional as this one.
More professional, and they were explaining that Dre has lost faith in William because William is hanging out with Kevin all the time, and that's why she's pissed off with Kevin.
Has she lost faith or fate? I just remembered when she said my faith is in her hands.
She's pissed.
Sorry. William was hanging out with Kevin too much.
Yes.
So Dre started to think William's being shady.
Yes, which I think he actually is being a bit shady.
William?
Like Kevin's haircut.
Me.
So that's what I found out. But we could have worked that out this week anyway. So...
Well, no one bloody told us. Even though we asked you guys.
Oh yeah, that's true. And we had a serious lack of emails this week, so suit yourself.
After that, influx last week.
So
we've got William was at the dining table stroking Kevin's hand.
And Kevin was...
And he said, don't hang out with... Kevin said, don't hang out with me. Of the drama.
Yeah, you'll make yourself a target.
I just don't want anyone to see me like this, he said.
Yeah.
So do you know what he did when he didn't want anyone to see him?
What?
He went and sat against a multicoloured, LED-lit, flashing wall and cried in front of the whole fucking house. I don't know about you, but that's where I go and I don't want to be seen as well.
Right under a spotlight.
That's the kind of wall that Gary goes to emote. You don't go sit there to cry.
And then William said, I don't care, Kevin. It must be very hard to see your friend leave the house. I don't think Kevin give two fucks about Cindy leaving the house. He's worried about himself.
Anyway, wasn't he supposed to be... Wasn't he contractually obliged to go after Cindy, according to George? No,
that was just like, oh, come on, do the bros a solid. It was like gross. That, wasn't it?
Now back to that.
Do you think was Kevin faking the crying or? Oh yeah, no, he went to cry in the loo after that, and Bruno's like, "Oh, you're right, man," and he's like, "Why am I so weak?"
I don't know if it was real or not. I don't think it was real because if you really don't want to be seen and you are crying, then you go put yourself under your duvet. You don't sit anywhere.
Who famously went and cried under the duvet? Oh, it's Nasty Nick, wasn't it?
Yeah. And that was real.
Lest we forget, if you live by the sword, you die by the sword.
Well, I'll tell you what, if that didn't happen, if Nasty Nick never went and cried under that duvet, we would not be watching Big Brother Canada now.
Do you reckon?
For sure.
Wow. Thanks, Nasty Nick, even though you did plot that very devious plan.
Against everyone in here.
Now, sorry.
The Harvest Festival task again. Back to the HOH.
I think I got spoiled already, thanks to Gaz! !
Oh, yeah.
We knew Dimitri win, didn't we?
Yeah,
so Pax Brothers.
Particip action.
What the fuck?
Participaction, was it called?
What are you talking about?
This whole 150 thing they're promoting. It's Canada's birthday. It's a big deal over there. Don't take the piss out of it.
Getting involved in that thing, it's stupid. It's just trying to sell something or whatever.
Participaction playlist.
What?
That's what it was called. They were playing the playlist.
Look, you and I both know it's called the Harvest Festival. The first part of
Canada's big shindig.
The first part of which was that carrying the rocks back and forth. If you drop one single rock, you have to go back to the beginning.
To get your rocks off.
But Karen had an advantage. She only had to carry half as many rocks.
Is that because she's got a freedom pass?
Yeah, because she's old.
She's old, dear.
No, it's because she won that Fitbit challenge. God knows fucking how.
Oh yeah, the walking thing. I think. Yeah. Do you think Karen cheated that task? She went. Hang on, I've cracked it.
Oh.
Remember, during that task, Karen went for, and I quote Dimitri's, a whiz. You know what she did? Shaking her hand like that. Yeah. Because when you shake it, it registers a step, right? And that sounds like I'm having a wank.
Gaz is doing a wanking motion. Yeah. For our male gay listeners there.
So that
or female straight listeners.
She may have gone in there and put her steps up by shaking her wrist around.
I think she did do that, because no fucking way did she win that challenge.
No. I noted that Kevin said that Bruno and I are at rock bottom.
Ah, nice.
Kevin's all about the puns this week.
He is. He's the pun meister. Dimitri said, it's me and Ica versus Kevin and Bruno. And I thought, hold on, there's other people playing other than that. But, you know.
And Kevin said this thing again. I'm a pretty big guy.
He's saying that. I know, what's wrong with him?
He's just bigger than William, but like, so am I.
Can you name a human being on the planet whiter than Kevin? Actually, possibly Jackie, but I think that's it. Kevin is like translucent.
Also, those rocks were made of foam.
Yeah. Also, Jackie looked like she had a wedgie.
Did she?
Yeah.
Which way?
Up her arms.
Not a camel toe.
No.
Thank God for that. That was Dylan tonight.
So then, oh God.
Green leotard.
So who made it to the second round? Bruno, Kevin, Dimitris, and Karen, with her advantage, carried all the rocks over, right?
Yeah, they did. Why have I written the peasants?
Yeah, I've
Kevin,
written that
Bruno,
too.
Jackie, and I've written desperate, but I can't remember what happened.
I have too. I've written the peasants. Kevin, Jackie, and Bruno, i.e. the crumbs.
We've both written that. We don't know why.
No, it obviously seemed relevant at the time.
Yeah. And we don't write our notes together.
No, well, tonight
we did. Yeah. Canoes was next.
Yeah, but it wasn't canoes, was it?
Nobody tell Danny Whisker.
It was kayaking.
Oh, yeah, kayaks.
Is that how you say it?
Kayaks, yeah.
Well.
They had to do 150 strokes. What?
Their faces when they were doing it was so... The look of concentration on their faces.
But it wasn't really canoeing, was it? Because it wasn't in the water. They were just like bashing those little... they were doing little T-Rex arms, like a little T-Rex spasm.
Dimitri's face was just... The intensity on his face was so good, and Karen's just like, dodo music. Karen was a close fourth.
I've written close fourth, and she went, fuck you, or something.
Yeah.
She did it. I've written, they look special, especially Kevin. They did look a bit,
careful.
A bit
Gas! Do you remember last week I said this podcast was wholesome, and now you're lowering the tone?
It is wholesome every time.
Gaz speaks for himself there.
This is not a view of the podcast.
No,
you should have that disclaimer like BBUSA at the start.
Yeah, this podcast is the intellectual property of Lindsay Rose TM. Co-hosts are subject to change.
No shit.
Shut up!
That was under a different name. This is a new era.
Shut up! Next,
stop it.
Move along. So
the final what's it called? Competition.
You should know. You're like right at the arse of the fucking 150.
The participation playlist.
What else?
Do you know what the last thing was?
Throwing beanbags in a hole.
Beanbag toss. Yeah.
It's like sports day, and then I've written disc golf ?
What the fuck? I've written disc golf. What the fuck? What the fuck is disc golf?
I can't even picture what that was now.
I'll tell you what it was. What it really was. It was like what it was like. It was like a song like Jackie like. If you like, don't stop saying like. It was like a basketball net with a kind of like spice rack underneath it.
Right.
And it had chains coming from the top of it going into a loop, and they were kind of like obscuring things from landing in the basket / spice rack. Mm-hmm. So that was it, really. It was very odd.
No recollection of that whatsoever.
It did remind me of an interior of one of the old BB Can houses. I can't remember. I think it was a Cog year.
Oh, God. Don't mention that year. That was Jordan Mahaj year. Bruno said, it's man to man. If I win, he's going on the block. If he wins, I'm going on the block. True.
No shit. Actually, no, there was something else as well. 5-pin bowling was the last bit, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But we knew Dimitri's going to win, so it's boring.
Also, I didn't see them put on any special shoes for that bowling, so health and safety.
It was disgusting having to wear those shoes. Wrong. So, Dimitri's the new HOH, yay!
Yeah!
Woo!
And I've written, has Dimitri's coloured his hair?
Oh.
Did you notice it's looking a bit red this week?
Yeah.
I thought you'd used that same stuff I have.
I am not enjoying Dimitri's look at the moment. I'm not a fan.
I will always enjoy Dimitri's look.
I'm not a fan of his beard. I don't think it suits him. You like it, don't you?
I like it.
But I don't like beards in general. Sorry, Gaz.
I'm growing one.
Yeah, but I don't have to get off with you, so it's okay. For you and me. But Dimitri's...
Works for everyone involved.
I don't think he suits a beard because he's got such a baby face.
I don't think he's got that much of a baby face.
I do.
You?
Yeah.
But all that neck.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Baby face, but adult neck. That's the problem.
That is weird. I'll tell you what was a shame, that we didn't get to see him in the green lycra, but that's coming up later.
So, Kevin went up to Bruno and went, we're in trouble. Yep. Ika said, I'm so proud of you.
Hang on, is this afterwards?
Bruno was only 2 seconds behind.
Yeah, that was really close. I was really surprised by that, actually.
Kevin said, the king and queen of this house are in power again. Queen.
Yeah. I've also written that I've written jump up from bench now. It looked like they were told to celebrate that they'd won a party.
Really?
Yeah.
Karen and
Ika were in the bathroom
getting on each other's nerves. Oh, about the HOH.
Oh no, we had this. This is an age-old question here that came up, and it was about being mean versus being honest.
Oh.
Now, this is actually something that I was asked by Big Brother themselves during my Big Brother auditions.
Oh.
Spoiler. I mean, I don't know.
Exclusive.
Inside info. Exclusive.
Exclusive.
They asked the group, do you think that being honest is often used as an excuse to actually be mean?
Yes.
It is, right?
Yeah.
But...
Say it to your face.
I'll tell it to your face. But Karen mentioned this today, right? When this is way down the line, but when she had a blow up with Kevin in the garden, and Kevin was kind of being like, "You're being mean." She was like, "Well, I'm being honest, just because my opinion's different to you." Yeah. Comes up time and time again in Big Brother, doesn't it?
Hurricane Toya. Say it to your face. Yeah. What's your point?
I don't know who was saying what though out of the argument. Do you remember that?
I don't know, but Karen said you hurt all two of my feelings.
Yeah. So Karen said Ika hurt her feelings.
Yeah, Ika was going, something about Karen being shit in the HH, and Karen's like, well, I got through to the second round, and Ika's went, you had that advantage. Karen's like, yeah, but I earned it, which is true.
Ika was detracting from that victory of Karen. Like, let her have one. Well, she hadn't won nothing else, has she?
Yeah, she won at HH first week. She was with Cindy.
What competition?
When they were hanging off a wall.
Oh, did she? Mm-hmm. Bloody hell, that's long ago.
Then she said, I'm going big game hunting, and she evicted Mark.
Big eyebrow hunting, maybe.
Yeah. So then Dimitri said, who wants to see my HOH room again? What's that?
He did a again.
He got a lovely new rug from the brick.
Yeah, that was actually quite a nice rug.
I don't remember even seeing it.
It transformed the room, I noticed. And he got more tequila.
And he got a message from his friend, who I thought was quite cute.
Did you?
Yeah.
Was that the one that said they'd
noticed that?
Was that the one that said they replaced him at work with another Greek guy?
Yeah.
Did you say with a garage?
Didn't he work at a garage?
At the garage, yeah.
The garage.
Oh, you know what happened next? We had Ika and Dre having a naked shower.
I've written, Ika looks exceptionally beautiful today. Okay. Oh, yeah, because they were getting shit-faced on tequila.
Oh, yeah.
And then Ika was in the bathroom with Dre, and she said, can you imagine us in the club, Dre? Mm-hmm. Do you like the singular club that Americans and Canadians use? It's good.
In the club.
I wish we did that. Just went to the club and it's just one.
Is it just one? We've only got one.
It's good, isn't it? I just there's something I like about that. The club.
I thought that was quite BBUK.
It was
the naked shower thing.
Yeah, she went in Dre, she just opened the door on her, didn't she?
Yeah.
And they chucked their undies at Dimitri's, and he just sat. And he said, "My HOH room is more lit than all
He was
the others."
in heaven.
I learnt that word off Gary.
Yeah, lit. From the School of Shade.
Yeah.
Do you remember in BB UK 1? When everyone... This is a history lesson for you. When they had the clay task.
Yeah.
And basically they had to make their own mugs out of clay. And everyone was body painting in clay. They were making imprints of their bodies against the walls. Nicola was there. And Craig carried Nicola naked into the shower. And they had a shower together.
Yeah.
And back in those days... They showed you showering, so we saw everything, all the nakedness. Canada's never enjoyed anything like that. That level of like,
enjoyed it.
What is it? That level of not freedom, but when you just let it go.
Yeah,
that's never been a part of this show.
Yeah. Right.
Do you know what I mean? What's the word I'm trying to say?
Yeah, no, I can't think of the word, but yeah.
And it never ever will be.
It's like exhibitionism.
It's like exhibitionism, but
yeah,
it's not, because it's almost like not caring. It's not for anyone. It's just because they're in that situation.
Yeah.
That was fun.
It was fun. It was
and
fun.
that just reminded me of that a little bit.
So then...
Niche.
Yeah, there's lots of people who will understand and appreciate that reference, and there's other people like going, "Who's this old fart? What are you on about?"
And also, one thing I will say about that being said, I was like 12 years old at that time, and I watched that shit with my mum and dad in the living room, and that was fucking awkward. Like, Craig's Willy was like one of the first...
Were you 12 when Big Brother first started?
Yeah.
No, that's not true.
I've been watching this since I was 12.
Hold on, we need to work this shit out, because
Big Brother started in 2000.
I'm 6 years older than you.
Yeah.
I feel like I was 20 when Big Brother came out.
No, you weren't. You were younger than that.
Really?
2000. What year? How old are you then?
20.
Really?
Yeah.
How old was I? I was born at 86.
You must have been 14 when that happened then.
No, really?
You must have been.
I was younger.
I know.
That's even more awkward.
I was born in 1980, so I know that I'm always... It's easy to work out when I'm 20, because it's like 20 years after 1980.
I think I was like 13. 12, 13.
Either way, you were a child.
Man and boy.
So you were like a child when Big Brother came out.
I started to watch this show as a child, yeah.
Wow, I was already an adult. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then look how I've turned out.
God. But we're both coming at it from a different angle, but we're both in the same place, so... We're both emotionally stunted, sad people.
It's come full circle.
So is that it for Ica and Dre in the shower?
I think that Ica gives a fuck about a vet winning. I've got next.
Oh yeah, because Bruno said, "How stupid are we going to look if all the vets are out and all the newbies are in the game?" Very often.
Yeah. But didn't Ica start to say like, "Oh yeah, I'm really with the vets," and that Ica don't give a fuck as long as she's the last vet standing. Yeah,
Bruno said they wanted to reveal the peasants to Dimitri and Ica and work together. Yeah, whatever.
Oh, the peasants. That's why. That's why we wrote that earlier. That was that sort of last-minute alliance that's been formed between apparently Kevin, Bruno, and Jackie.
Oh yeah.
And then Jackie later was like,
"Oh, that was good.
Why was I not there? Then?
That was good."
Hold on.
Coming up. Hold on, because I've got overheard convo.
Me
here.
too. Yeah.
It's the same
overheard conversation of the week.
Shall I?
Go on, Karen.
I've wrapped this cheese up. Who keeps unwrapping it?
What cheese?
That's Dylan eating cheese. What cheese? That's it, isn't it?
No, the cheese you just damn used. I love that passive aggressiveness. She knows exactly that it's fucking Dylan, because Dylan's sitting there eating cheese opposite her. Fucking hashtag things Karen says.
Yeah. Thank God Karen didn't go tonight.
Thank God for that. If Karen went, the entertainment would have been gone.
Been awful.
Apart from Ica and Dimitri's.
Yeah. So then they had a Canada party. What was that in aid of? I can't remember.
Time for our Canada 150 party.
God. You're like the fucking sponsorship for that thing.
Well, look, we need that sponsorship. We'll come on to that later, so shut up. So fuck you, Kevin Martin.
What, BB on blasters? Or
well, we do actually. This Prosecco don't pay for itself, and neither do my Ubers, I'll have you know.
I've got to get the Uber tonight.
So they were all halves for the week to celebrate Canada turning 150. Canada's quite young, isn't it, as a nation?
Is it really only 150?
I don't know, because like Queen's on the money and that. We must have been involved over there much longer than that. This is the next history lesson that we need.
Look, we know about Canada now, so don't worry about it.
Mostly.
So then they got videos from home.
Hang on, what have I got? Dimitri was feeding... Ica was feeding Dimitri something. I don't know what that was.
Okay.
And Dimitri said, This is so much better than my real life.
yeah, I do remember him saying that.
It's not real life, is
That
it?
is good. That was just a bit before the videos come on.
Was
That's
it?
like
Yeah.
the overhead conversation
And
before
then
the video comes on.
Dre was like really into. They had the poutine.
Oh,
I think it's called
I don't
poutine.
know what that is. Yeah.
It's just chips and gravy.
It looks
it's like
great.
fries
It
and
looks
gravy.
disgusting.
So she
Sorry,
said, and
no,
then
no.
as she was eating the poutine, she went, "Hi, Quebec."
Oh yeah.
So it must be like a French thing.
Oh, yeah,
so
it is,
apparently
yeah.
the French like chips and gravy. So
that
actually,
sounds quite English.
well,
Really.
yeah, it's like northern stuff that we eat up north, chips and gravy.
You ain't from
And
up north.
No, I mean we,
Oh,
the
right.
nation,
Oh,
the
sorry.
collective we, the
Is
royal we.
Is Bedford in the Midlands?
Are you fucking joking? It's about half an hour from Northampton.
Yeah, Northampton's in the Midlands.
Is it?
Yeah.
The arse end of the Midlands, isn't it?
It's the East Midlands.
Really?
Yeah, it's Bedford, not the Midlands.
I didn't think so.
You
I
should
would never
fucking
have
know.
thought
You
so.
come from there.
It's
So you're north.
No, not north. South.
What?
East Anglia.
Is it lower than Northampton
Yeah.
then?
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, we don't even know our own fucking
This is
geography.
our backgrounds. Now you know where we're both from. Jesus.
Everyone knows where I'm from. We don't even know our
true.
own geography. How the fuck are we
Supposed to
expected
know
to work
yours.
out? Canada is ridiculous. Anyway, so they got videos from
the
home.
F&F, yeah.
Any noticeable ones that you want
Yes.
to talk about?
Jackie's dog looked like it had a drawn-on nose.
Oh, you took a picture of that because I don't know.
No, but I'll
What
go
sort
back
of
and get
dog was it?
I was just like some sort of mongrel.
What sort of drawing on with a crayon or?
It looked like someone had took a permanent marker and drawn around the outside of its nose.
Oh,
so it had like a
cute.
really defined cartoon nose.
Oh, that's sweet.
I liked it. It was cute.
That's the most interesting thing I've ever heard about Jackie.
About Jackie, yeah.
I enjoyed.
Do you know what? Sorry, I was just going to
Go
say,
on.
last week I misaligned the occupation of Jackie. I
Oh,
said
yeah.
pizza maker.
Yeah,
that was
she is.
That was Emily.
No, it's Jackie.
Is it?
Emily's in a band.
I shouldn't have banned.
No, she is. Jackie's
she?
the pizza maker. Yeah.
Oh, my notes were confused somewhere. I thought I saw it. Anyway, go on.
We can talk about the others if you like. My
No,
favourite
what else did you
one.
notice? I haven't got many.
My favourite one was Ica's.
Ica's son.
Hold on. Ica's sons. Who's that guy in the middle? Is that Ica's baby daddy?
No, they're all about sons.
No, Shane got three. No, there was a grown man in the
There
middle.
wasn't.
Yes, there fucking
That's like maybe a 16-year-old boy.
Gaz, no.
What,
There was
a
three
man?
people. One was a little boy. One was like a teenage
One was
boy.
a middle boy.
No, one was a grown man in the middle.
Was there?
Who looked miserable. He looked pissed off. It's obviously the baby daddy.
Oh.
Yeah, like a big black dude. It wasn't Ica's son, you fucking idiot.
I think I was just distracted by the t-shirt, but go on. Was he wearing the t-shirt? The red one?
What t-shirt?
The t-shirt that said Icaified. Did you not pick up the Icaified
No.
t-shirt? I've written Icaified, and actually, I have... If you didn't notice the t-shirt, it's just a Fruit of the Loom t-shirt or whatever. Like, much like the BB on Blast ones that you can order after the show. It's the capital letters, Icaified, but the I in Icaified is a silhouette of Ica.
Okay. Who was wearing that? Was it the guy in the middle or the...
Well, I thought it was the eldest son.
Ica's only got two kids.
I thought she must have 3.
No, there's a dude in the middle who looked pissed off. He's obviously the baby daddy. Then there's the
Pissed off. She's fucked off into Big Brother again.
And getting off with Demetrius. The teenage son didn't say a fucking word, non-speaking part.
He was maybe wearing the Icaified t-shirt.
It must have been. And then the little kid was like going, "Mummy, we
Oh,
went
yeah.
down the park," and whatever he said.
He said, like, no, he said, we went to the gym, and he said, I can't wait for you to see my jump shot
Oh yeah.
and ankle breaker. Now, I don't know what he's doing,
No.
but some sort of personal self-defense or martial arts, I don't know, but it sounds like it's going to hurt.
I wrote one non-speaking son and a sullen dad. You think one of Ica's sons is 35 years old?
I've got to review the tape on that one. I didn't notice this man.
Okay, we'll go back. We'll look at Jackie's dog's nose. And we'll
Yeah.
look at Ica's imaginary son, who's that's older than Ica.
Something to look forward to.
Ica's not that fucking old. You've got some granddad. Anyway,
I didn't know.
I thought Dimitri's face was interesting while that was going on, because that's a lot to take on, isn't it?
Oh, like,
Ica's
shit, here's the
3
kids
sons,
and the man who fathered them.
one who's
possibly.
older than Dimitri.
Big Brother's been bending space and time.
Yeah. Did you think Ica looked happy to see her son? I thought she looked embarrassed.
Did you? Oh no, I didn't know.
But she cried in the diary room after. But I think it was just a bit awkward because the baby daddy was there and then Dimitri
maybe
was
that's
there.
why.
I think it was
yeah,
like that.
probably. I didn't actually pick up on that, but I will check that later.
I may be speaking totally out of school here, but it wouldn't be the first time.
Then we had a final. We've got something on Bruno's video.
Bruno's family freaks. I put.
Oh, were they? Wasn't it his children?
I put.
They were a bit harsh on the kids.
Dimitri's dad. It's like the Godfather. Why are Jackie's sisters both blonde?
And she's ginger.
Yeah. That's about it. Sorry. And then they had a group hug.
Yeah, the final 9 group hug, which they said final 9. I've seen series of
quite
Big Brother which had 9 people in it.
The final 9 is pushing it, isn't it? All right.
And then there were.
Go on.
Remember that? No, and then there were 9. Like everyone used to say that when someone walked out.
Yeah, that's
and then we had the fireworks, and I said there are more fireworks going off out the back of that garden than we've got on the BBUK final these days.
Yeah, I can't see Emma. Yeah, those fireworks were crap. Ooh, fake us.
Marissa really enjoyed them.
Did
that
she?
That was a highlight of the week.
Was it?
Yeah.
How'd you know that?
She wrote on that blog I read.
You've been reading Marissa's diary again. Leave her alone. I hear she's getting out of restraining order against you, Study Jim.
I've heard the opposite. Then we went to Dear 42.
So Dre was talking to Dylan and she says, I want all of them out. I think she
Clear the
wants
house.
Yeah, clear the house.
I thought Dre was eating nug-nugs during that section.
And
They're always eating nuggets in that house, aren't they?
Dylan said, they are. It's a BB staple. Dylan said...
Standard issue made by Endemol.
Dylan said, when the time comes, we throw our knives out of the way and take these people out. That's good. And Dre said she doesn't want Ica or Dimitri in the finals.
Yeah, she's coming for Ica's edges.
She's coming for Ica's wig. And she said she's after revenge.
Yeah, she did say she's looking for revenge.
What does she want revenge for? Nothing's happened
Against
to her.
Ica or anyone.
Nothing's happened to her. No,
that's a good point.
I think she just meant in general, but still, what? Nothing's happened to her.
Well, maybe it's lost in translation. Actually, Dre's really good, so I shouldn't criticise her. But they did do. Do you know what they did at the end there?
No.
And Big Brother loves this sound effect this year.
Oh yeah,
the whole pow
they're
pow.
mad for it.
Look, if you do a pow pow in BBUK, you get evicted for it, don't you?
Beat it out.
Remember I told you?
Yeah. You said that to me earlier.
Yeah, I did. It's one of my faves.
I've never ever seen Dre talk to Dylan before. It's like in a soap opera when two characters who don't normally speak start talking.
Breaks you out of the reality of the situation.
And then you think, I wonder if they're going to get together because they don't normally speak to each other.
And I've put that William looks lonely without Dre.
Aww,
he did though.
That's sad.
Oh.
And the next thing I've got is Bruno campaigning to Ica and Dimitri's.
Yeah, I put Demica crawling in the HOH with Kevin and Bruno.
He said, we've got to be smarter than this. We're way better players. And he called Jackie poison.
Yeah, so back came the sort of witch hunt on Jackie.
Was Kevin... Oh, Kevin was there as well, yeah. And
yeah.
Ica...
But this is part of their peasant alliance.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ica comes in.
Said...
But you're hanging out with that poison. But you're hanging out with that poison. So are you guys poisoned? No. They're like, no.
No, I love the fact she just comes out with that so quick. And their reaction, they're both like twitching, like, no. It's so good. And they went, no, we were just have-nots together. And Ica said the problem is they, i.e. the other newbies, trust each other and we don't, which is true.
Within their own alliance, they don't trust each other.
I've put what Kevin and Bruno are saying actually makes sense, sort of, but fuck them. Which I think is probably what Ica was thinking. And then, this was good.
Is this Jackie and Bruno?
When Kevin come out and Jackie's like, that was so good.
Kevin is fucking, he can't hide
He's
a thing,
so
can he?
Jackie went proper at him though. So, Jackie's like, why are 2 out of 3 alliance members talking to the HOH? And also...
No, first off, Kevin goes, did you sleep well? That was the way he opened the conversation. She's like, why are you in the HOH room with them? Go on.
I've also put Jackie's pink trousers, eek. Did you notice? She's got like sugar pink trousers on, disgusting.
Sounds eek.
And Jackie's like, why wasn't I included in this talk? Because they were putting you up as a possible nominee, that's why. And then I've put Kevin mumbling, I was just making a pitch to them.
And then she goes, you you throw me under the bus or something like that. You're going to throw me under the bus, and then Kevin looked at his foot.
Yeah, I put Kevin looking at his shoes.
He's using the Ica tactic, like checking any part of his body not to look at her in the face.
And Jackie said this so-called alliance, every single week, you guys are pieces of shit. She's trying to be a true alliance member, she said in the DR.
She's trying, but no one wants it with her. Sorry, Jackie.
Did you notice Kevin had his hood up? He's clutching a cup of tea, walking around. He's just
husk of a man.
He's broken. So then Jackie goes into Ica and she's like, I will tell you everything about them.
Yeah, she starts singing like a canary.
Because fuck them. And she told...
I'm sick of being used in this game, she said.
She told Ica about the Peasant Alliance.
She spilled all the tea, didn't she?
They want to slay the Queen. I like the way Dimitri's and Ica were like to Jackie, well, you can't put us up now because we've never put you up, as if that was a pre-existing deal they had. It was well, we've kept you safe this long. It's hold on, that wasn't a thing.
By the charter of this kingdom.
Yeah, exactly. It's that wasn't a thing. And then Ica did say Jackie come in and spilled the tea on the peasant line. Did she say that to Dre? I think it was.
You what?
I think Ica said to Dre, Jackie come in and spilled the tea on the Peasant Alliance.
Oh, did she say that?
Or
I don't know. I've written spilled the tea, but I don't know.
It might have been in the DR.
I was just trying to be shady, I don't know. But yeah, Ica and Dimitri did make that promise to protect Jackie, but they literally would lose nothing by making that agreement. So what did Jackie...
Exactly.
Why did Jackie feel any sense of...
It was a backdated agreement. It made no sense. Because Jackie's an idiot and she's got no one to turn to.
What... okay, I don't want to be playing the violin for Jackie, but what is Jackie gonna get out of her Big Brother experience? She's not gonna get any friends. She's not gonna win it. She's not gonna have any Well, has she got fans? Stands? The Jackie stands. Oh, I can't wait to see her in All Stars.
No, it's the opposite.
I feel sorry for her.
I know, everyone does.
It's pitiful.
She's got those two blonde sisters, the dog with the
drawn-on nose.
Pizzas to be cooked. Oh dear. So then Ica had a good diary room. She said, is William on Big Brother Canada or the Bachelor Canada? Jackie got the rose boo-boo.
Jackie got the rose boo-boo.
And not you.
And then why have I written boiled egg? Oh, she was eating a boiled egg.
Was she?
Oh shit, I was meant to ask you what was Ica eating to see if you knew.
I honestly don't know. Hold on, I've put Will William Tell as if that's a joke about William Tell.
William Tell? That's deep.
That is laboured. What was William telling about? The Peasant Alliance, or was it something about Kevin? But William did go and tell Kevin straight away, whatever it was. Come on, one of us must have written this down.
I've got a duvet chat between Kevin and William. Here we go.
Yeah, because Dre and Ica were like, oh, William's not going to tell him, is he? And Dre's like, no, I don't think he's going to tell him.
He does immediately.
Yeah, but what was it that he was telling him?
I've put, it's a duvet chat, so it must have been in the bedroom between Kevin and William, and it's about the Peasants' Alliance. So I imagine that Kevin told William about the alliance, right? And then for some reason I've put,
here's what it was.
Hang on, I've got this. So Kevin was telling William about the Peasants' Alliance, correct? And then it looked like Kevin was Kevin sending a text to Bruno because he had something in his hand. He looked down at something in his hand, and then Bruno fucking walks in. It's like he'd called him up to the room.
Save me, mate. In a sticky situation.
Well, this is when they allowed mobile phones.
Yeah, that's good.
Bruno to Ica was saying, "You need us as much as we need you." I don't.
Hold on, where are you? Hold on, wait. Because what William did tell about was Ica... Hold on, there's a lot of names here. What? Ica told William that Kevin suggested putting Jackie and William up. So that's what William went to ask Kevin. Did you tell Ica to put me up? And Kevin said, no, I didn't. But did he? That's what I wanted to know. Did Kevin suggest William?
Who's asking what?
I know, that was
William's.
That was really convoluted.
Rewind.
There's so many names.
William asked.
This is what Ica told William that they were worried William was telling him.
She told me that I told you.
That Kevin suggested to Ica and Dimitri.
Yeah,
Dimitri is actually head of house, not Ica.
One of the same.
That his suggestion was that Dimitri put Jackie and William up.
I'm not sure if he did do that.
Yeah, and Kevin
you.
said I would never have done that, but they never did a flashback to say whether he did or he didn't.
They are leaving these questions unanswered,
it's very ambiguous.
which they could do with a flashback.
I would have liked to seen it.
Presumably, if it was a thing that happened, they would flash
it's
back.
It's like Pixar, it didn't happen, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, go on. Where were you next?
Demika twitching. And Dimitri's saying we know Dre is 100%.
Mm-hmm.
So what are they talking about? What are they trying to work out if Dre's going to do here? Solid, or is she? I've put.
Right, something was obviously confusing in this section because I
we're
know
both
it's fucked up.
confused.
Bruno and Kev, you need us as much as we need you. They will put you up. Bruno, all the vets are going to be in jury. How embarrassing is that? He's already said that once. Bruno and Kevin, we know you see it. I think Ica wants to be last vet standing.
Me too. Yeah.
Demika
Demika.
wavering.
Yeah.
Dimitri's, I have doubt in my mind. BS, I've put. Kevin and Bruno are going up. That was it.
Yeah.
It was the flim flam section, basically, where they were pretending. Where they were pretending that Dimitri and Ica were seriously considering not putting Kevin and Bruno up when actually they were. Right?
Yeah, I think so. So in the nomination ceremony, again...
Under Armour.
Sponsored by... Again, my theory of the two options you put up first was debunked.
Oh, I didn't pay attention this time.
Defunct or whatever.
No,
so, yeah, Kevin, Jackie, William and Bruno were the options put up by Dimitri's.
I've written, I like Kevin's ears.
I'm glad you
did. I really
did.
started to enjoy Kevin's ears this week. Something about his ears, like he looks like a little monkey.
There's probably a very niche Twitter account for that. At Kevin's ears.
I did start to fancy Kevin quite a lot more again. I used to fancy Kevin in season 3.
You liked when he had that dodgy haircut.
I know,
again.
But I do hate him as a person.
I did say he's got a nice butt today on that bed in those blue shorts.
You did a little twitch as you said that.
No, I was demonstrating how the butt was sticking up.
Oh, okay.
So Dimitri said that he'd nominated Kevin as he is a social player and Bruno as he is a physical player. Those were his reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Now onto the P.
Hold on.
OV. Hold up. Wait. Somebody's changed it.
I know, that's the bit that I said earlier. Here's something I said earlier about Dre and Dylan speaking to each other again. And I'm suspicious. Okay, yeah, Vito, go on. I've got something from the intro, have you?
I know what it is.
Yeah.
Cindy got the moon boots, isn't it?
Yeah. Correct. I've put, does that work? Sort of does.
And cuts to Bruno, and I've put cuts to Kevin and Bruno in the hot tub. Despite being in hot water, Kevin and Bruno kept their cool.
Soggy bottoms.
And we had blow a casket. Casket, you know.
Oh, yeah.
The funeral thing, coffin, whatever.
Coffin dodges.
And we had, and actually I agree with this, the bunniest POV ever.
Yeah. Now,
this was such a good episode, right?
It was. It went on forever.
Do you know well, okay, for all of you lot, it's 43 minutes, unless you watch it with adverts, probably an hour. For us, we're writing notes on this stuff. Now, I don't want to
bleeds.
I don't want to lift the veil on the podcast, but we transcribe this stuff, we write notes, and it took us at least 2 hours each, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. But I enjoyed every minute of it.
Me too.
I realised, when you're younger, you don't realise, what your simple pleasures are in life. And when I got older, I started to realise, I do just get pleasure out of, eating a packet of crisps and reading the newspaper or just watching Big Brother and I don't know what's going to happen and it's an exciting conversation. That's, one of the happiest moments of my week.
Yeah.
But it's not cool to, admit that, but it's actually true, so whatever.
No, but if you haven't got passions, what have you got?
I know, but our passions are very peculiar.
What, because people think that they're uncultured?
I thought of something this week. Oh,
Go
was
on,
it last week?
on.
Did I say this last week?
Probably.
I thought of Big Brother. It's a psychological sport. Did I say this last week?
No, but I like it. It's like the Hunger Games.
It is, because it's like a sport. It's like how people get passionate about a sport, but it's not a sport. But then the games aspect of it, in the international versions.
Yeah, it's a game and we're observing how people play a game.
Yeah,
it is like a sport.
So I just thought to myself, that's a good way to describe it to people when they say, why do you watch Big Brother? Well, it's like a psychological sport.
Oh, when you want to be highbrow
sounds
about
fancy, doesn't it?
Rather than, I like the bitching and the fighting.
Yeah, I like the towies.
Well, I did say to you, you were saying how you really enjoyed watching it with your friends and having other contact with other people that were into it.
Yeah.
And that's what we're missing off Big Brother these days. Back in the past, you felt like the whole nation was into it.
The water cooler moments.
He's the water cooler moments. And we talk about this. You do get it sometimes now when someone at work's talking about
David's
it.
dead.
David's dead, or what else? I can't.
Jay Goody being a racist, shit like that.
Well, that was back when it was still pretty popular. But
you'll
get those things that people are aware of sometimes that have happened. Like, someone was a massive
George
racist.
Galloway or something, or being the cat. That was true. People did talk about that, didn't they?
Yeah, but back then it was more of a sort of everyone was into it. It mattered more, and now it's become more embarrassing to admit that you're into it.
I feel like there was something recently, people were talking about it at work, about it for some reason. Something happened.
And yeah, me too. We even mentioned it.
David
must have been Celebrity Big Brother last series, but I can't think what it was.
Was it Kim? Maybe it was Kim.
It was
being
Kim.
mental.
Yeah, Kim.
Yeah, must have been.
Did you actually? Did you get around to listening to that podcast that I sent you this week with Peter Basil-Jet?
I've not listened to it yet. How long is it?
His section's only about 5 minutes.
Okay, cool.
I found
I completely forgot
a podcast on The Guardian, no less.
Oh,
Broadsheet newspaper
posh,
this week. With Peter Basil-Jet, I think that's how you pronounce it, who is Basil-Jet, who was an Endemol bigwig back in the day, who was responsible for bringing Big Brother to the UK first time around, and he has actually been the head of our arts council. Like he's highbrow. And he's the one that brought this Big Brother to our shores, which is now a trashy. I know, it's really weird.
So it's different then.
It's kind of like it's deteriorated, and he did admit he doesn't know what it's like now because he's not involved with the show. But he was talking. The whole podcast was about empathy, and he was talking about how Big Brother can be a vehicle for creating empathy with people that you don't understand or you don't come into contact with in your everyday life, and that's what I really like about Big Brother. What it can do, like Gary and the Girly Boys, or like his examples were Pete. In our Big Brother in the 7th series, we had this guy with Tourette's syndrome. He was in there like, wankers. wow! All the time, like having his little tics. Who had a relationship with Nikki Graham afterwards.
Spoiler.
Yeah, one of your lot.
10 years later. Don't say it weren't.
And also Nadia, being a transsexual. Or
transgender person.
Transgender.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But
it's right, you say transsexual back in the day.
But he called her trans.
Who did?
Peter, because he's quite posh.
Trans, that sounds good. Oh, trans, that sounds good.
How he actually said that how the housemates didn't really, or how the nation didn't really seem to understand them at first, and how we kind of warmed to these people over the series, and like how you then build empathy. That's just something that I really like about this type of TV.
Wasn't much empathy for the second time round, was there?
Nadia, not so much.
No.
I really liked her in season 5. Season Carrie and Bruno. I really liked him season 3. Season 5, not so much.
Talking wankly about Big Brother though, just to continue that for 1 second. I was talking to my friend at work about Big Brother this week and how it. We were comparing it to philosophy, and
wow.
I know. It was kind of joking, but I was saying he was talking about philosophy, and I was saying. Big Brother is similar to philosophy because both of them talk about the human condition.
They do, yeah.
And that's it. So Big Brother is just as good as philosophy.
That's so actually, we're all really highbrow.
Yeah, very, very highbrow. Where are we up to? Oh, the moon boot, yep. I've put, is Kevin or Bruno the target? Because I didn't really know at that point.
Dimitri says Kevin is a target.
Why
there you
was
go.
Kevin the target?
Because he's a great liar, is what
okay.
Dimitri said.
Okay.
I put up Bruno, so at least... yeah, he said that's why he said he put up Kevin. He's a target because he's a liar. And he said, I put up Bruno, so at least one of them will be there come eviction night. And I thought, well, no fucking shit.
Yeah.
But he obviously wants to break them up.
Yeah, I hope so. Bruno's basically just saying the same thing in different ways. The vets have cannibalised each other rather than going after the new players. That's 3 times he's made the same statement in 3 different ways. Kevin said, it's been disastrous. All my allies are in the jury.
Well, that's good then, if you can make it through now. If you can shield yourself long enough to have your allies in jury is actually good.
Bruno said, let's just have fun with it. Okay.
Oh, yeah, they were like G'ing each other on. Let's have fun with it, bro. Right, bro. Man to man. And next up, there was a scene of Dimitri and Kevin talking in the HOH room.
But first, Dylan was sat there.
Where?
Dylan was talking to Dimitri. Yeah. Kevin came up. Dylan's like, Kevin's like, can you go, mate? And Dylan's like, yeah, that's what I figured.
Now, did you notice this?
Probably not.
Both at various points, both Kevin and Dimitri were holding something.
No, you noticed some good shit.
I'm very observant, and I do this for you. It was a tiny golf club.
Are you serious?
Why the hell has a tiny golf club appeared?
How big are we talking?
I'm talking about like this long. So what's that? Half a meter?
Mm-hmm.
Like a child's
12 inches.
Plastic golf club. That's not 12 inches.
I don't fucking know.
12
I wish I did.
The size of but they were like passing it towards one, like between one another, and I was like, maybe it's like a talking stick, like you can only talk
like the talking pillow.
talk when you're holding the golf club. And I did also notice that there was a glass of purple drink on the table.
Jesus, what is this purple? It's like Alice in Wonderland.
Look, I watch this show like I'm about to do an HOH task on it.
Yeah, like
True
the Pax brothers in that fucking car. Hold on, wasn't that meant to be part of the veto this week?
Oh.
And then the veto was the bunnies in the coffin, wasn't it? They said for the veto next week.
Yeah.
They obviously scrapped it because it's too boring.
Yeah, or they just an excuse for the product placement.
Maybe they've took the car back to the lot. Cindy was in it.
Pax Bros drove her to jury.
Then what happened? So, Kevin was talking to Dimitri.
Dimitri's reveals William told him Kevin said he wanted Dimitri's out.
Oh, yeah.
And I put that Kevin lies convincingly, which is actually what Dimitri's had said about him. That he's a liar.
And Kevin said...
He's a certified liar.
He's a pathological liar. Kevin said, I'm not a vengeful person. It's because you never HOH, so you can't wreak any revenge on anyone. And Kevin said, a big crew is coming after you next week.
Big crew?
Threatening, what, you and who?
The crew of the Odyssey.
Yeah. And Dimitri said, there's a big crew coming after us no matter what. It's true.
Bothered.
And Kevin said, I thought I had William under control. I think that was in the diary room he said that.
Probably.
Oh, yeah, because Kevin was talking to William again then. He said, are you playing me to him?
Oh, yeah, we had Kevin and William in the storeroom
together.
He
confronted him, didn't he, about what William had been saying. And
and
William was like, I don't talk to anyone in this house.
He said, I've written, can someone please check on William's mum? Because he said, I swear on my mum's life that I don't talk to anyone about this thing.
He said, I don't talk, I just listen. Okay.
I swears on his mum's life he hasn't played Kevin. Go on, I don't talk, I just
listen. Okay, I may have talked to Dre. Maybe.
And then the diary goes, I made a little mistake.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah. William in the diary room is so different to how he is in the house, isn't he?
Yeah, but I sometimes wonder...
He talks a big game in the diary room, basically.
Yeah, but so would I.
Yeah,
and I don't blame him.
Everyone, I guess.
But then I sometimes think that Big Brother feeds him lines in the diary room.
No shit.
Like the one where he said, what I'm going to do. I thought that was a line that had been fed to him.
Yeah, they do feed him that shit. Sorry, I'm just pouring some more.
We need more Deception Grove. I've said that Kevin is actively trying to guilt trip William. He did say that. He did say that. That's mean, isn't it?
He always does it.
This is a psychological sport,
He's a
right.
mean man. Oh, and he also said to William, this is classic, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
That's what I said earlier about someone.
That's such a parent, isn't it? And then they had a cuddle. And I've put, William is smarter than Kevin gives him credit for. I think he is, isn't he? Yeah.
I think William is smarter than anyone gives him credit for. Everyone thinks that William is like a little boy.
Yeah.
But actually he's like...
Boy toy.
24 or something.
But did you notice after they had a cuddle... William did like look in the mirror and it went ding. But was that an accident?
He looked at the camera and they put a sound effect on it.
But was that a real like backstabby thing or not?
Or did we just think it was because of BB's embellishments?
Yeah, he could have just been looking at the camera, couldn't he? To be honest,
could have been. Probably the camera had moved to get them.
I've put if I was in Big Brother, even if I was giving someone a genuine hug, I'd still give a wink to the camera just for the drama.
Making scenes.
So then Bruno said, I knew it was coming to Ica.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, Ica tells Bruno she doesn't want him to go.
Yeah, Demetrius and I are
not the same person. Well, you're called Demica out here.
Yeah.
And she said, I have a lot of what? And I wasn't sure.
Pull.
Oh, okay, thanks. I guarantee if you're on the block with Kevin, you will not go home. So when Ica speaks, she speaks the truth. She's the philosopher.
But he did go home.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, but Kevin come off the block, so there's a get out
that's
clause there.
Fact check.
Oh yeah, so she said, I guarantee you will not go home, and I've put the reverse Ica. Is it as trustworthy as a guarantee when you are going home?
Apparently so.
Well,
almost.
Iffy. And then
she said, when I saw the pictures come up, it hit me, and I was like, those are my vets.
Did you believe that?
No,
I didn't.
Not for a minute.
Yeah. And Bruno goes,
we're a dying
breed, bud. He said.
Yeah.
Bud. I hate that.
He put, we're the idiots here, and I said, speak for yourself. Didn't like aren't idiots.
And then he said, they're laughing at us.
And then it cut to images of Karen and Dylan belly laughing hard at the kitchen counters.
That's my favourite type of editing in Big Brother.
It's absolute storyline, but I love it.
It's like when someone's being a right prick in the house, you can tell the editors just hate them, and then they just show them sat there picking their nose.
Yeah,
it's just classic, isn't it?
Ica in the diary room said Kevin is a snake. He has no. That's why am I doing my Dre voice? Kevin is a snake. He has to go, but Bruno isn't so bad.
Why can't we do an Ica impression?
I can't do Ica.
It's like it's a bit African, isn't it?
It's not. I think it's a bit Caribbean.
Yeah,
Caribbean. It's like a bit.
Oh, aren't you posh?
I think
Caribbean.
it's a bit Caribbean.
I was swimming in the Caribbean.
And then you've got the problem of like Canadian being a bit Irish, a bit Scottish, and a bit American. So expecting me to blend 4 accents together, I can't do it.
She's got a very specific accent. It's very sort of. It's like what's that word like?
Melodic.
No, it's the opposite of that. It's like
staccato.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like it's very
stunted.
Forthright. Yeah. I'm not saying the right words. You're saying better words than me. But I just wish we could master it. I bet we master it just
as
she's
over.
Just as she's leaving.
Just like when I mastered the Jedward.
Yeah.
What? Bring back the live link.
Okay, where are we? I have no idea.
I thought that Ica was genuinely shaken. In the
Shook.
HOH with Dimitri.
She's shook.
She's been shook. She said, I'm really fucking myself over with new people in here. This is when she was twitching about the vet thing.
Oh, yeah, she said...
She did seem like she was actually shaken.
She said Karen wants all the vets out so she can say...
Clear the house.
Yeah, it's true.
Get them out.
She does. So she can say she outlasted all these giants. And then she's kind of like moaning at Dimitri about it. But Dimitri's only doing what he's told. And then she moans at him.
She goes, she said it. You know I'm a vet, right? And I thought it was like her being like the only human in Twilight, like amongst all the vampires.
And then
she wants all of us gone, so she can say she outlasted all these giants.
Yeah, I just said that. And then Ica said, has Dre been lying to us to make us hate these guys more?
Oh yeah.
But then Dre said, who do you trust more, Dre and William or Kevin and Bruno? And Ica said, I don't trust anybody, and then stomped out the room. She did, didn't she?
And then, she did. This was a disappointment. You know why? We went straight into the POV pick without any overheard conversation. And we live for the overheard conversation, don't we?
Come on, Ted, sort it out.
Instead, we got Karen saying, okie dokie smoky.
And Dylan and Dimitri seem to have invented a song for the POV pick.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I hate it.
I couldn't work out the words, could you?
It's like, play a pick for the POV. Play a pick for the POV. It's like when Imogen did Hot Topics. Hot Topics.
Imogen. Oh.
With Imogen.
Imogen had no personality. She's just good looks, and that was it.
I've written that Dylan trying to create a theme for the POV as cringe in capital letters.
I've put, I couldn't work out the words, and I'm not rewinding a third time.
Lucky that I got it. This was the first time that I was ever conscious of the fake Eminem music.
I've written fake Lose Yourself music. It's when Kevin went in the story when he was giving himself a motivational
a monologue.
It's like, it's so nearly Lose Yourself, and Eminem's got his glasses on, writing to his lawyer as we speak.
So while we're on the subject of Eminem, I've noticed that you've got 2 action figurines of Eminem in your kitchen on your windowsill, haven't you?
Yeah.
I hadn't. They're those really expensive kind as well, like proper posable Japanese ones, aren't they?
Yeah. I used to love Eminem. Well, I still love Eminem, but I used to be really obsessed with Eminem.
Really?
And everyone's like, how can you like Eminem when you're a feminist? How can you like Eminem? He's so homophobic. My rule is I know. Shut up. But just in case you're wondering, my rule is if you make me laugh, I don't care if you're homophobic. No, I do. But I just think, do you like Eminem?
It's music, yeah?
Yeah.
And he's homophobic, so whatever.
Yeah, and he hates...
It's a laugh.
The way he talks about women is absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, but who's he hurting?
I just think it's just like schoolboy humour. I don't take it seriously.
No.
Bleed, bitch, bleed. Anyway, sorry.
So,
I do repeat myself. I'm going senile.
It's funny. Don't worry about it.
Do you see, Davina said she thought she had Alzheimer's this week.
No, really? Did she?
She said she cried ringing her doctor saying she had Alzheimer's, and the doctor said if you had Alzheimer's you wouldn't be ringing up crying about it. So stop attention seeking.
What did she say that on?
On a magazine deal.
Oh, I love Davina. So Kevin was monologuing.
Oh, he's talking to the camera.
He was talking to the camera, but do you know what he said?
He said, I'll throw Bruno under the bus in a second.
Yeah, but I noted that he doesn't have a bus, but you know what he has got? He does avocado.
What the fuck?
He was juggling avocados while he was doing the monologue in the storeroom.
I'm going to start watching Objects. Purple drink, mini golf club, avocado.
I just want to eat my avocado, though.
So, yeah, that was...
When is Gary coming back?
Bring back Gary. Okay. Veto comp.
Oh, blimey, the gold hot pants.
What is with those gold hot pants? They're probably quite glad to have the gold hot pants on once the rats are brought out, though, because they're quite protective, aren't they?
And also, I think you've got those skin-coloured knickers underneath the hot pants as well, so it's double layered.
Why do they always make them wear such degrading outfits in Big Brother Canada?
Why can't you just wear your own underwear for the task?
I know, they do really degrade them, and it's not even sexist, because they do degrade both sexes equally.
Yeah, I know. But like in BBUK, you get an electric shock suit, but you don't get standard issue Big Brother underwear to wear as well.
Kylie Minogue underpants.
What's the logic of that? I wonder. I know why.
Why?
Maybe because it's like big knickers, right? Mm-hmm. So like sometimes if you wear a tight hot pant, like the material will go up your crotch,
right?
And like next season they might want to use it again.
Ew.
Maybe.
Gross.
Just keeps the material clean.
Did you notice any interesting packages in the gold undies?
Actually, I didn't.
I didn't either, but I've just wondered if you did.
Apart from on that male angel.
Yeah, hold on.
Was that the same male angel that fed Bet Lynch a banana?
I thought it was Jordan Parha when he first came. Did you?
No, I thought it was Alec Beale.
Did you?
Yeah. That's so funny. Jordan Parr, are you joking? That guy was buff.
What, Jordan Parr?
No, the angel. It looked like Alec Beale.
Hold on, we're getting ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
Firstly, Jackie was hosting. She was also dressed as an angel, except she looked absolutely disgusting.
She looked like a little girl in the nativity play.
Yeah,
didn't
she did. Did you see my tweet I did about her?
No, what did you say?
I've not written it quite right here, but I said her outfit looks extremely flammable. I hope she stays away from the flame. Hold on, come over here, keep warm. So childish. I
like those flames, they were good.
Yeah, she looked awful. The way she hosted that competition was so annoying. She didn't
get involved though, really.
Oh, she's so annoying. Anyway, whatever. 100 Minutes of Heaven.
You know what they should have brought in? Who they should have brought back for that? Gary as an angel. As a kind of like Archangel Gabriel character.
Yes, Archangel Gary
Briel.
So for those who don't watch Big Brother Canada,
just listen to this.
It was 100 Minutes of Heaven. They basically had to lie in coffins and all things happen to them and they have to guess when 100 minutes have gone by. So
also, to set the scene behind, it had the gates of heaven, didn't it? And there was like clouds and stuff.
Yeah.
And it reminded me of the theme of our BBUK when Jim Davison won.
Oh, fuck you.
Gold picture frames. And
don't mention Jim Davison on this podcast. Kevin's strategy was to stroke his chest gently, trying to keep that rhythm.
Oh, yeah.
And now, I don't know about this for a strategy for counting on Big Brother. What do you think? Going 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Now, I don't know where I've seen someone doing that sort of strategy on Big Brother before. It's not like I mentioned it on the podcast every
episode.
Single week, and have done for the past 4 years, even on my previous podcast.
It's a BBC say thing, surely.
What, they've done it as well?
The original, One Mississippi, Two Mississippi.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Because if it was me, if I was counting seconds, I would say 1 kangaroo, 2 kangaroo.
Would you?
What would you say?
Mississippi.
Because you've had it ingrained into you.
No, he said
Really?
it when I was little as well, yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
I remember doing that at school.
I was taught kangaroo.
But this One Mississippi thing, just stop doing it. It don't work. Didn't work for Luke S. Also, did not work for Kevin because he did not win this competition. So just stop doing it. It don't work, okay? You should have took the money.
Oh, hang on. Do you know what they said about this task at the start?
No.
That Big Brother has heavenly surprises. Hopefully, you will enjoy. That was some of them are twisted.
Yeah,
they're not heavenly or enjoyable.
How were they even heavenly? Like bunnies and rats?
Because they were white.
Did you think they were going to go the full "I'm a celebrity" and put cockroaches and shit in there?
Aika said that in the diary room, didn't she? She was like, I can't remember. I don't know if I've even written it down actually, but she said,
maggots,
snakes. Rats, and snakes, right?
They should have put some maggots in there. I would like to have seen that.
Or some fish guts or something.
I put and thought there's no point actually counting. You might as well just wait till someone else who you think is good at counting just does it, and then just go straight after them. Don't you think?
Yeah.
What is the point in actually doing the counting?
I've actually written that Jackie should have been dressed as a devil. Bit harsh.
I know the red will clash with her hair. Bruno,
fiery personality, fiery like the hair. It's a perfect opportunity.
Yeah, set her on fire. So
there's a first distraction.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Bruno said it's literally do or die. Yeah. In that case, go die. Sorry, Karen.
The first distraction they got was bubbles, and somebody said, and I don't know who, Demetrius is distracted by the bubbles. Dimitri was distracted by the bubbles.
Was he?
Yeah, he was like, oh.
What was the point in those bubbles?
I don't think they were heavenly. It's supposed to be heavenly.
I could think of a lot better. Remember in Big Brother UK when they threw them teddies over them? They should have switched all the lights out and just thrown a bunch of shit over them. Shouldn't they?
Off of them. Switch the lights off there, yeah. But it was supposed to be heavenly. It was like a ruse.
Hallelujah.
That was, distraction number 2 was hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Now, I want to know, how do you spell hallelujah?
Hallelej.
No, it can't be.
Oh, fuck. Don't do this because I'm drunk. Oh, hold on.
Like canoe
hold on.
again.
Hallelujah.
Shit, I was so close. I put Halleloujh, so not really.
See, I couldn't do it when I was thinking about it, but I realised I had it written down. What is this fucking spelling bee? God, I can't say.
Spelly bee.
Can you do the talking for a while?
Yeah, so this hallelujah at first seemed nice. However,
did not.
Then they got the Base Hunter edit, didn't they?
Did they?
Do you remember when Base Hunter and Sov were punished
I fucking do.
In our whatever it was basement room torture room, and they had to listen to Base Hunter's hit. I can't remember what it was.
When you're gone. That was it, wasn't it?
Again and again and again, and they had to spend the night in that room. And it reminded me of that.
Lady Sovereign in a little drawer.
Yeah.
And she gladly went in it and suffocated to death.
I liked it. And then Aika went, after the first rendition of Hallelujah, thank God the music is over, and then Hallelujah, and then next thing, Hallelujah, Hallelujah, it's on a loop.
And Dre said, I love baby Jesus, I am praising in my head. Do you know what happened to me at work this week? There's this religious guy at work, and I was in the kitchen. I know, I was in the kitchen, making a roll or something, and he came and he just gave me this envelope with my name on, and I was like, "Oh, thanks." And he went, "I've been praying for you," and I went, "Why? Are you worried about me?" And he went, "No, I've just been praying for you." And then I took the envelope off him, and then inside it's all religious paraphernalia.
God.
Yeah, and I thought, I'm not the one to be giving this to.
Not really.
I mean, I am the one because I'm going to
why.
hell. And also, you shouldn't really do that at work. It's not really.
No, it's like pushing your views on someone.
Yeah, it's not really allowed.
Tell you what, if someone comes in with the wrong type of religious material, they'll have a case against them before they know it.
And I not to get too much into my personal life, but I was attempted to be religiously indoctrinated when I was younger.
Oh, really?
So I'm not really the person to be doing that to. You know?
I remember at school, they came in and gave out Bibles. You can't. That's not right.
So.
And then I had a friend went mad at me because I put mine in the bin. And then she's like, "You can't put a Bible in the bin."
Set fire to
I was like,
it.
"I didn't put it in the bin. I put it in a recycle bag. It's going to be recycled. I'm not going to read it."
But this guy's actually quite a sweet guy, so I let him get away with it.
Yeah, but I don't want to push my religion on you all the
I
same.
know.
I'm trying to make a sandwich.
It's not like I try and make him, a heathen.
Exactly.
No, it's not like I go to
But you'd like to read this book about snuff videos.
Imagine if I give him like an envelope. What?
Snuff videos.
Imagine if I give him an envelope with like Big Brother HOH with winners in it or something. Saying, you should try this. It's
Picture
good.
of Jackie dressed as an angel.
Yeah, it's good shit. Imagine. He'd be like, what?
I don't like that.
I know.
Did I ever tell you about that time when I stayed in a hotel in Sweden?
No, I don't know. Maybe.
I went mad because they had in the drawer a Bible, but there was no fucking hairdryer. What am I going to do? Fan my hairdryer with a Bible? Like, what do I want more in a hotel room? A Bible or a hairdryer? Fucking hairdryer.
Yeah, I don't think they leave Bibles in hotel rooms so much these days, do they?
Well, this was last year.
Oh.
In Sweden they do.
I did try and read the Bible once.
If you're going to put a Bible in there, you should have the Quran and a book about the life of Buddha, because there is no book for Buddhism, and something Jewish. A dreidel.
And all the other religions. BB on Blast is all inclusive, and we love everyone equally.
Apart from people that force Christianity upon us.
love for all, hatred for none. Hold on, no.
Build bridges, not walls.
We love the bridge. We like to nominate people in there. Anyway, yes. What happened? Angel bartender guy.
Angel bartender. Yeah, male angel, who I thought was Alec Beale.
God.
Oh,
wait.
When Hallelujah finished, we cut to Jackie and Karen and Dylan sitting on the bench. And what did they do? Dabbed.
It was the crappiest dab ever.
Yeah, because both Jackie and Karen did it one-armed, but I thought it was a beautiful moment, and it made me laugh out loud in public.
Well, I tweeted the dab, it's officially over at that point, and many people favourited that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I've put about the angel bartender guy.
Yeah.
This is gratuitous and sexist, even though both sexes are represented. There was a girl there. See Dylan perving on that girl.
Dylan went,
that's disgusting.
Good God.
He was like literally like just perving all over her.
Can I just say, in Dylan's defence, the first guy to come out, the first angel to come out was male angel, and Dylan said, "This guy is a stud." So he was perving on everyone.
Okay,
so he's an
fair
equal
enough.
opportunities pervert.
Fair enough. I appreciate that. So
Ico didn't like Angel Girl though.
No, so the angels were offering the housemates drinks to try and distract
Chocolate
them.
strawberry?
Oh, yes please. That's a
Just
good...
the chocolate for me.
Yeah, that's one way to ruin chocolate.
Was it champagne or was it Prosecco? That's what I want to know.
Now, I've got a new section on the podcast here, which you can start...
Yay!
It's not a very long section.
This is exciting.
You can start doing this as of next week as well, but I wanted to do the first one.
Okay, so you've created a new thing, which you're then going to pass on to me.
Yeah.
Enforce on me,
Here
right?
it is.
Let's hope it's good.
It's Cue Card Moment
of the Week.
And it goes to William. I'm not counting numbers. I'm just counting his abs right now.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely he did not make that up.
However, William did say... No, well, first, when Ica was pissed off at the female angel, the female angel had a lot of shades directed at her.
She was very pretty, that's why.
Angel Girl is done to me. She can take her wings and she can go.
She's a devil girl to me, she said.
I thought she said. I thought I understood done. Devil girl.
No, she did say done as well. She did say that as well.
Oh, I like it. Devil girl.
And then that angel was feeding Dylan food. Ew.
Yeah, how good can you do it? And then William was like, "Girl, angel girl, go away. Come into my box, angel boy. Come into my box." It's very forward.
Hello?
Very forward of him. So next we had the albino bunny.
Why is Ica so scared of a bunny?
That is not natural, says Ica. Is that a good Ica? No.
No, that sounded more like Dre again.
No, because Dre is more French.
Yeah, that's
true. And she
true.
kind of like has a kind of stop between all of her words.
Yes, your Dre is quite good actually.
Yeah.
I would have straight that rabbit. I'd have quite enjoyed having animal company after all that time.
I certainly would have contorted my body around the casket like Emily Rose out of The Exorcist. I'm surprised Ika's head wasn't turning around.
That was impressive though, wasn't it?
She was like Spider-Man.
Yeah. It was so good.
Spiker.
I was just watching it. I was just like, this is actual classic Big Brother unfolding before our very eyes, isn't it?
And do you remember what she called it? Do you remember how she described the bunny?
Yes.
Go on.
I've got... Why has it got eyes like a rat then?
I've got devil, evil, voodoo, bunny.
I loved William's face when Ica was going mad. He was
laughing.
crying with laughter.
Everyone was.
And Bruno said the real distraction is Ica freaking out 2 coffins over. And Dylan said it's just a little rabbit. That rabbit, I felt sorry for that rabbit.
I was worried that rabbit was going to get killed by Ica.
Is this animal cruelty to put these animals in with the...
I've actually got that as a question.
Of course.
I've put how many complaints of animal cruelty do you think Global will receive over this task?
That's why I don't watch I'm a Celebrity, because
really?
of animal cruelty, because they kill those I mean, I don't give a fuck about bugs.
If you don't have I'm a Celebrity in Canada, I don't think
they have it everywhere, I think.
I don't know, America has it, but I don't know if it's popular.
It's cruel, like they eat all those things that are alive.
It's a bit like Survivor, but celebrities, isn't it?
Yeah, they
bugs.
Eat things that are alive. It's disgusting.
Yeah, eating things alive is gross.
It's awful.
But that sort of like type of thing is creeping into Big Brother more and more, isn't it?
Yeah, oh god, fish guts, all of it.
But on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, and I actually looked this up.
Yeah.
They had a record where they used 120,000 critters, as they call them, in a trial. Now that's probably a ton of bugs, but there were only 3 rats.
120,000 dead animals, basically.
Well, yeah, there were only 3 rats in each of those.
Hold on, we haven't even got to the rats yet. Ico's still on the bunnies. The eyes are red. I'm glad they did put bunnies with red eyes in, just because that seemed to be the thing that was really upsetting her.
Yeah, here's a question. Would she have freaked out that much if it was just a normal brown bunny with brown eyes? Yeah.
And then Ica was literally like just crying. And then when they took the bunnies out, she just turned to William and she went, William, what number are you on? So good.
Oh, wait. The next one was the most twisted. Sort of, what did they call it? Heavenly surprise, it was described as. This one was pretty fucked up, and it reminded me of Big Brother UK, and it was like evil Big Brother.
Yeah.
They haven't done... In fact, even our Big Brother hasn't done this to people.
They've done things like when they got Colleen's husband to...
Talk to her son to be behind that wall.
It's a bit like that, isn't it?
A little bit like that. So they used the laughter of the kids of Bruno and Ica as a distraction.
Ica's 3 children.
Ica's 3 kids. This came from the sort of the type of the part of Big Brother's brain that delivers you breakfast in bed and then drops it onto your head through the ceiling. It's that element of Big Brother, which you don't see much in this type.
They're not
format.
They're not that mean to them. Apart from have-nots and that, they're actually not that mean to them, are they?
No, I like it.
I think it's just not off topic, but as part of this task, I think the strategy is... Well, actually, I'm completely wrong, because I've put the strategy is don't buzz in too early. People always buzz in too early at these things, but actually they all buzzed in late. So the earliest person won. So just ignore that I just said.
But some of them thought they were cleverly buzzing in because they thought it was under.
Yeah.
They thought they were.
But they weren't. So Bruno and Ica were crying about their children again.
Yeah.
Then they actually did bring rats.
The albino rats and which was the worst part of this was and their shit. Did you notice that?
No.
So when they tipped them into... Well, first off, they put them in the cylinder. And I thought, well, what's that?
Yeah.
I know.
And Ica said they're not going to get out of there, are they? Yeah.
The next thing they came...
Then Dre was there and that person just threw them all over Dre.
No.
Yeah.
But actually, that was quite good. Because I thought it was weird at first. But if you think about, you've put it in there in the cylinder and then you've got that build-up of, oh my God, is this going to get on me or not?
Yeah.
But yeah, I noticed that the shit came out on top of Dre as well. And that's that's actually dangerous.
That's awful.
Like, mice and rat piss and poo can like make you go blind, right?
Can it?
I think so. And they weren't even wearing any protective goggles. Come on, Global, sort it out.
Get Mario in there, sort out the health and safety.
And then some of those rats had diarrhea all over the fucking cylinder. Was covered in runny shit. Yeah.
I didn't see that.
I'm very observant.
You are very observant.
It's disgusting.
So Ica said, "Oh my god, that is nasty." Apparently it was. I've put "Why the rats in a tube? Empty the fuckers out."
I've written it put me off my orange that I was eating at the time.
And then Dre started going, "Sidigalas, Sidigalas." Did you notice
that? Means it's ridiculous.
It's disgusting.
Oh.
I don't know if I pronounced that right.
Sidigalas.
Yeah.
Yes, she was. Yeah, no, I get that. I recall that now.
And then Dre and Ica seemed particularly unhappy about the whole rat situation.
You try and stay.
Bruno was... what do you
Black
mean?
girls don't deal with rats very well.
Well, do you know what? I wasn't going to say this, but I don't know if this is like a massive stereotype. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Our black listeners can also correct me if I'm wrong. But I have noticed a lot of black people who I've met. Oh, this might be racist. I'm not sure. Tell me if it is, and I'll take it back. A lot of black people don't like animals. Yeah, no, I've experienced this because I sometimes look after a dog, and I find that sometimes black people are quite hostile or scared of the dog. And a lot of black people keep their animals outside. And this is going from things that my black friends, oh God, that sounds awful, have told me. And my black friend at work really fucking hates animals, and she particularly hates cats, who I love. And that might be a sweeping generalisation, but I
you think that it's cruel to put Ica as a black girl next to a bunny rabbit?
This task is racist, but I don't know. There just seems to be less of a sort of affinity with pet. I think it's less of having animals as
in your
pets.
home. It might be that might be a cultural
it's
thing.
Like just keep them outside, keep them away.
Yeah, it could be.
You wouldn't want them like crawling all over you like that.
Perhaps because there are cultures that consider animals to be dirty.
Yeah,
like
animals
Islamist cultures as well.
Yeah,
like
pigs are dirty. Yeah,
but also I don't think they like dogs either.
No, well, dogs are filthy, aren't they?
Because they lick their own buttholes.
And rats are filthy as well. My cat's filthy too.
Yeah, but it builds your immune system up to have them around you.
But is that offensive? That might be just like a massive generalisation.
I don't know, but
anyway,
I'm sure people will tell us.
Let us know if that is
Tweet
offensive.
us at BB on Blast, not our personal account.
I certainly don't mean to be offensive, but that is something anecdotally that I've thought over time. But I noticed that Bruno was stroking one of them rats.
Was he?
Yeah,
no.
it was sat on his
Made friends.
He was like stroking it. I thought, that made me warm to Bruno when he did that. Then Ica just got out. She's like, I'm done.
Shit, yeah, she just jumped out with the rat.
I'm done. I'm out of it. I thought she should have at least pressed the button.
No, she did.
She did?
Because her halo illuminated.
Oh, okay.
It's basically a light switch.
Okay, a light switch.
It was.
Dre said, the little feet all over our bodies. I like that.
They're scratchy with the nails and stuff.
I know, their little nails are quite creepy. And then Ica said, any person in their right mind would have done what I did. I could cope with 3 rats. I used to have pet rats.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I had 2 pet rats. They were horrible.
Bigger than that though, right? Are they?
No,
I knew used to have them bigger than that.
Fucking horrible. And when Demetrius was looking at that rat, it was cute.
That picture is
funny,
classic,
isn't it?
I mean, obviously, I watch a lot of reality TV, and I watch I'm a Celebrity year in, year out, and I will never ever forget. Yeah, I like I'm a Celebrity a lot. I know it's animal cruelty, whatever, but it's funny.
Stop putting I'm a Celebrity.
Yeah, maybe we
Shall
should.
we?
I'm a Celebrity on Blast.
I hate it though, but I would give it. I'd definitely try it.
I really enjoy it.
I'd give it a go.
But I would never forget Jenny Bond, who was a BBC News royal correspondent, being put into, I think it's the first time they'd done this task, into this coffin. And the coffin was, I mean, this is basically a derivative of that task, but the coffin was under the ground, so it's dark. Water came in, and then tons of rats as well. And we're talking hundreds of rats. And she sat that out, like, so stoically, yeah. And she rose out of that grave, and she was making mascara out of the charcoal from the bonfire, from the fire in the camp. And her like charcoal mascara was all running. But like, I thought these 3 rats are nothing compared to that.
It's true. Nothing compared
to you.
It's true. It's nothing. And then
we had Hallelujah again.
Oh God. And then William was the first to press, and I thought...
Yeah, he was. He thought too early, right?
And Dimitri said only 85 minutes has passed.
Yeah. Kevin was next.
When Kevin got out, he apologised to the rat as he removed it from his junk.
Did he?
You not know? Yeah, he picked it up and went, sorry. Sorry, mate. Oh yeah, then I've put Bruno was stroking the rat. Oh.
Perhaps mice don't like trouser snakes.
Yeah. The rat was on someone's feet. I wouldn't
even.
like that, a rat on my feet, because I don't like people touching my feet.
Itchy.
I wouldn't mind the rat. I suppose when it's scampering over you, it is a bit... I don't know.
For me, it would be the dirtiness of the situation.
Yeah.
That it'd be shitting on you, peeing on you.
Yeah.
That's all that I'd worry about.
I wouldn't be that bothered about that.
I would insist on goggles, though, I think.
Yeah, that would be good. So then Bruno buzzed next, and then Dre. Dre and Bruno were 27 minutes over.
That was 127 minutes.
Yeah.
That was long.
That is long. That's 2 hours. So somehow William won.
Yeah, and he was 7 minutes and 4 seconds over. And now this is just what William needs, isn't it?
I know.
Another
I know.
POV.
He's got vetoes coming out of his ears.
But it turns out it made for good TV.
Yeah, I've put it denies us the drama of the secret veto.
It actually made more drama.
It did not deny us the drama. And actually it was good cover for him in the
Oh,
end.
Big Brother, you're really spoiling us with these POVs.
I've put this was total potluck. I don't know if that's quite true, but it kind of felt like it was.
William was the best counter, maybe.
He was doing the stroke. He was kind of stroking his chest as well. Can Kevin convince him to use it? Yes, he can. So then Ica started twitching that William was going to use it. She was going...
She really wanted Kevin
she
out.
goes, Kevin's my target. I was like, hold on, you're not HOH. I've got the overheard conversation here, have you?
I don't think so, unless it's in the hot tub, is it?
No, it's in the storeroom.
In the storeroom.
Kevin says to Bruno, are we going to eat chicken fingers?
Yeah, no.
Bruno pulled out a fucking bin bag full of chicken fingers.
I've written industrial size. Chicken fingers.
Chicken fingers, that's like fish fingers, right?
I've heard of a fish finger, but not a chicken finger.
Even I wouldn't eat that, and I eat any old offal.
I thought it was a nug-nug.
Yeah, it is like a nug-nug,
but
isn't
in a
it?
finger
That looked
form.
like enough chicken fingers to...
Where did they buy that from?
Well, they're in space. Should they even be eating that?
Surprise from Earth. Next was Bruno and Kevin in the hot tub. Bruno said, yeah, this is a bit of an overheard conversation too, but I had no idea what the fuck it meant. Did you? Have you got this?
No.
Yeah, I've never heard of the shoe swap, but I've heard of it now.
What?
No, but I know of it.
This is shoe swap.
This was with Karen, actually.
Oh yeah, I've got Karen here. Yeah, good.
Yeah, he said, yeah, I've never heard of the shoe swap, but I know of it now. Okay. I've heard of it. And Karen went, 1,000 times? You sick of it? That what you mean? Nope. Bruno says, nope, I'm not saying that. Karen says, am I already on the annoying factor already?
Oh yeah, I've got this bit.
Is that true? Just a little? Zero patience and high annoyance? Okay. What's that all about?
I don't know. But
what is a shoe swap?
I've put Karen is busting Bruno's balls. And then she said, you've got no gut feeling, no nothing, nada, nilch, zero, nilch,
nothing,
she said.
Nope.
I don't know what that was.
I think that a shoe swap is like a peanut gallery situation. You know that we didn't know what peanut gallery meant.
I think we've just misheard something. But I don't
know. Because
know.
I've got a feeling it was subtitled, so I copied it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, shoe swap. What is a shoe swap? And Laurie, I'm looking at you.
Sounds just like you're a drunk person saying shoe swap.
So yeah, she goes, before she said that, like, you don't know what's going to happen. She goes, you're campaigning, not campaigning, done with that, okay.
Bruno's just sat there like, oh God. And then I've got Kevin campaigning to Will.
Yeah, me too, in the bedroom.
Yeah, he said, they're going to vote me out. I will be your number one ally and fight to get you to the final two.
He said, it's on you, is it? Mm-hmm. You decide whether I or Bruno goes home.
Mm-hmm. And William said, I want you to stay. And then Dre said, I'm not sure if William is going to use the veto. And Ica said, I will strangle him. And then Ica getting Dre... Oh yeah, Ica's plan was to get Dre to tell William that Kevin's not the target. So William doesn't need to use the veto because they're not going to evict Kevin because anyway.
There's no question he's staying. Hang on a minute. Who was this between? Kevin and William, right? When he said, I care about you, he said, I have genuine feelings.
Who said that?
Kevin to William during that conversation.
Fucking liar.
And I care about you as a person. I don't care about these other people. To say you have genuine feelings, and then, as we now know, the next day to say, we're not showmans. The fuck? That is mind fucking
Kevin
fuckery.
is a sketchy fucking snake.
That Kevin Martin.
Kevin Martin, Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
That's what he's a serial killer. Karen keeps calling Kevin it apparently on the live feed.
Jesus, it's like calling him like Ian Huntley.
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
Maybe not that bad.
No, it is.
Really?
It's worse. Well, it's the same.
Fuck. Oh, by the way, hang on. Here's something.
Mm-hmm.
Randomly, you know, like a few weeks ago, we had a discussion, and I don't know how we got there, but who knows how we get anywhere on this podcast.
Very good point.
It was about the Kool-Aid Jonestown massacre, right? I was in the pub with my work colleagues the other night, and you told me about that on the podcast.
I did.
And the Kool-Aid Jonestown massacre subject came up. Isn't it just weird?
Was it in a pub quiz or just a conversation?
Just a conversation amongst my colleagues.
And did you seem more knowledgeable?
And I was like, I know about this.
Clever.
No, I was like, tell me more, kind of thing, because
Mm-hmm.
we didn't really go into detail there, but like, there's all the cults and stuff that are going on over there. It's fucked up.
If you listen to the recording of that, because they've got I told you this before, they've got rid of a recording of where he makes everyone drink their food. It's an hour long. It is dark. No. It is proper dark. Just listen to BB on Blast instead. It's
much more lighthearted.
And we won't make you drink anything except
Prosecco.
No, we won't even make you drink that. We just want to drink it. So then,
if you'd like to send us some Prosecco, PayPal, BB on Blast.
Now, when you want to talk to someone, what sort of time frame do you like to give them? You say you go into a room. Can I speak to you for
4 seconds?
4 seconds. Okay,
but is it 4 seconds?
Let's speak for 4 seconds. What can be said? What takes you 4 seconds just to
I'm
going to
nominate, and that's it. It's over. But what I liked was she went, "Can I speak to you for 4 seconds?" And when you went 4 seconds, and she went, "Yeah, 4 seconds."
Yeah.
And then he said to Kevin, "I'm going to be gone for 4 seconds."
Kevin's like 1, 2, 3, 1 Mississippi.
I buzzed in too soon. But here's a question: do you think that is a French convention of language? So I would come in and say to you, Lindsay, can I speak to you for a minute? And I'm not going to speak to you for a minute.
That's true, yeah.
Maybe the French just use 4 seconds.
Frenchies, let us know. Oh, that might be offensive too. God, this is our racist episode. Sorry about that.
One where it wouldn't racist.
We'll be taken off the air time.
I noticed in this point as well that Dre seems to have a scar on her head, on her skull. I thought maybe Helen Wood could be responsible for that.
It's possible. Dre's hair is very short, so Helen Wood can't really mess with that.
That's true.
So then Dre told William...
Oh, I was pleased here to see the French Connection speaking French.
Yes, in French again.
Now, I've moaned about French on BB Can. I'm saying, why are they speaking French in the house? Now, when I hear it, I'm really pleased. And did you also see this week, before we get onto this, we know that I fucking love what BB Can is doing on their social media. Not just kissing us, but their Instagram stories and their Twitter is really funny this year. They had people moaning to Big Brother Canada's official account about the French being spoken in the house.
Racist.
And Big Brother responded to this person in French, and the translation was, "Oh, you've forgotten that we've got 2 official languages."
Cool.
Took them down just like that.
That's cool.
Pow pow.
That's cool.
I liked it.
If I lived in a country that had 2 official languages, I feel like I might learn the other language.
Would you though?
I don't know. I feel like I might, but maybe I wouldn't.
I don't know. I mean, we'll come on to this whole thing
Yeah,
later,
true,
but I don't know how much you need to know if you're not in the other part. Do you know what I mean?
You better get to know. Okay,
Go on, then.
so I'm confused now. Oh yeah, so
toi, moi.
So Dre was trying to say to William, look, don't worry, we got your back, we got the votes to keep Kevin, even though William knows full well Dre fucking hates Kevin's guts and wants him out. And then William goes, it's not that I don't trust them, I just want to make sure. And Dre's like, well, that means you don't trust them. Wow.
Oh yeah, that was good, that. She's like, but that's it. If you want to make sure you don't trust them. And I thought that was actually really quite astute of her to think of that in that moment.
She is astute. And she's not backwards in coming forward when she wants something, is she?
I don't like you. Both of you.
Yeah. She's no wallflower. So then William in the diary room said, my 2 favourite people in the house are asking me to do 2 different things.
Oh, hang on. Can I do this in William's voice? Because I thought this was a great deal, and I thought this is going to be good when I do the William.
Sorry, I've ruined it.
The William voice. Right now, Dre is like stresses me out so bad. Like, I know she would not do anything in my back, but like what she's doing right now, it's kind of sketchy. I really, really like Kevin in his house. So I have like my two favorite people in his house asking me to do two different things. So I'm like, what I'm gonna no, what? So I'm.
So it was going.
Wait! I've got the tone of this. What I'm gonna do. That's the line I think he was fed.
Oh, it's good. That was a fair bit of writing.
And I also did the hand gesture, which I've also written a picture of. Drawn a picture of.
You've drawn a picture of that. That's good.
Written a picture.
The hand gesture was good. It was very good.
His hands in the air, like shrug, like what I'm gonna do.
On the one hand, should I trust Dre? On the other hand, should I trust Kevin?
They should have CGI'd them in.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
That being said,
that's for next week's intro. BB team, just CGI in their faces and his hands.
Yeah,
we'd like that. Thank you.
So then,
the ninth.
Yeah.
Place.
So William went back in to talk to Kevin, and he said, "So you left. Do you want to do the French accent again?"
No, go ahead.
So he said, "You left 9th in your season. So if you left this week, it would be the same."
Yeah, but what he called it was normally you left 9th, as if like this is the natural order of things.
But is that not
you leave 9th?
But that's
Cindy goes.
That's an interesting question. But I feel like we talked about that before as well.
This is just amongst us. I think.
Are people always destined to play the same Big Brother game again? Can people radically change their game? I know, like, some people went out in different orders, but...
You're right. Like, Gary went out early. He only went as far as he did because he came back.
Yeah, true.
And Cindy's gone out in the same position as she did before as well.
Though, but then Neda had extenuating circumstances.
Yeah, that's true.
Bruno has gone out probably about the same ish. Kevin
that is interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. It's sort of like... It's that thing of... God, it's like how if you do the same thing over and over again and you expect a different result.
It was like give them 100 monkeys typewriters and eventually they'll write the works of Shakespeare.
Yeah,
that sort of thing.
Like, how can you expect anything different to happen? But I don't think that's true. I think people do change.
Yeah, because people learn from their experiences.
Yeah,
however,
they
ultimately, can you adjust the way you behave in a social situation? Because it comes down to your psyche and how you read people and situations. Like, it's quite hard to do.
Maybe you just have a Big Brother destiny that you need to fulfill. You don't know. So then...
William said, I think 9 is a beautiful number for you. And this is the point when...
I loved it when he said that.
William said, I'll do anything, and started to mount him. Now, I don't know about you, but...
Kevin said, I'll do anything.
I mean, Kevin said that, sorry, and started to mount William. I don't know about you, but if that went on in BBUK, that could be harassment, right?
No, that's okay.
Is it?
Kevin said, my life is in your hands, and you're teasing me. My face is falling off.
Yeah, this is when I thought they had no chemistry whatsoever.
I think they do have chemistry. I've put, the truth is, I think they're both playing each other and they both fancy each other and there's nothing wrong with it. Although I've changed my mind on that sense because I think William is a bit more into Kevin than Kevin is into him.
Definitely. And I've written Daly and Hazel here.
Oh God, Jesus Christ, you're taking it a bit.
I don't know if you can compare it to that, but like if it was a girl on top, if it was a guy on top of a girl like that, would it go down as well?
William didn't.
He did cover his butthole though, but at the end, it was like protecting his butthole, his modesty.
Well,
get away from that, William. Kevin.
You got to protect your bunghole. And then Kevin whipped William at the end. Yeah,
with a belt. It's gone to BDSM.
Well, Laura thingy strangled Marco Pierre White Jr. with a belt.
Yeah, it's just banter.
Dangerous sexual practices. Oh, Marco, if only he could have lasted longer, he was so...
Is that what it said in the warning, right? Dangerous sexual practices. There's no warnings on BB Can.
That's because they don't have people strangling each other for sexual reasons on their
program. Not yet.
The Brit wouldn't stand for that shit.
Imagine if they dropped Marco and who was the girl? Laura into BB Can.
Oh my God. They would just...
Well, what the fuck's going on?
They would think we're insane. Nikki was more than enough for them to deal with.
Have you drunk my vodka?
So
then we got to the bit where Ica was intimidating William, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So William walks into the HOH after that to talk to Ica. And did you notice that the bed sheets were missing from the HOH bed? No. And Ica said she'd been eating bacon and she'd spilled ketchup on the bed sheets. Now, what do you think's better, to spill ketchup on your bed sheets or to spill the tea?
The tea. I don't like ketchup; it freaks me out.
But the tea that soaks into all the mattress and everything.
On that. I would. You asked me. That's the answer. So she said, what are you going to do with the veto? And she like loomed over at him, and he's like, I don't know.
And he was just trying to eat a muffin, bless him.
Yeah, and she said, last time I checked, your allegiance was to the Queen, not the peasants.
She was totally like acknowledging her role as the leader of the house here. Is that a good move?
I know. Her ego is getting a bit
inflated, isn't it?
It's like HOH-itis, but she's not even HOH.
I think it's the space, like the pressure of gravity, the anti-gravity or something is like getting to her and her head swelling.
And then William said, it's hard, it's Kevin.
Yeah, like, he's my kryptonite.
Yeah, it's like, enough said. And then Ica said...
She was like, what?
She said, I've been fair with you. I've let you have your peasant boy. You must respect my knight's HOH and keep their noms the same.
Knight,
and we won't evict your peasant boy. I've kind of paraphrased that, but something on this. You got more than
No,
that?
you've got way more than me.
My knight. Ica, please.
But that was kind of playful, but then she kind of turned it up a notch and she went, you're going to make yourself a target. It was like, don't fucking like go against the Queen.
She was being intimidating, and she said to him, how many shields do you want? The shield.
He went, all of them.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good, honest answer. He said one everywhere. And then Ica was bankrolling William's previous HOH as well, saying, "Oh, we kept you safe and all this shit." She didn't do nothing to keep William safe, did she? And then she
said, "You don't want to feel the wrath of Ica."
Oh. She said, Dimitri doesn't want to put someone out. Oh yeah, right now,
more blood on his
you're
own.
not a target. You keep him, you're a target. What's worse, not using the veto or having me angry at you? You don't you don't want to feel the wrath of Ica.
You don't want to see me when I'm angry.
Bloody hell. And after that display of egomania, I've written, Ica's held this season together single-handedly. What a start.
She has, though. So next William was in the DR reflecting on this. And he said, girl, I'm going to do what I want because I'm the king. I'm going to take my veto and punch you in the face with it. That was to her, though, to her face.
Yeah, I'd like to see you try.
Why do they want Kevin out before Bruno?
I know, it's stupid. But it is in William's best interest to keep Kevin, isn't it?
It is in William's, I think, yeah. But I don't necessarily think it's in other people's because...
No, it's not. But it is in William's, and William's got the veto, so...
Oh, yeah, here's where I highlighted... That's true. Here's where I realised something. I don't know if I saw this on the show or if I seen it on Twitter. Ica apparently said about Bruno this week that he has a quality about him that makes you feel sorry for him. So maybe he's a bigger threat.
Hair.
Maybe he's like the bigger threat in terms of people feeling... like they want him to win because they feel he's the kids and the money and the hairline and the t-shirt, the wife earrings. With the t-shirt, the 2 earrings, yeah, true, and the inappropriate gangster signs in the diary room and the politician hands,
Under Armour, and the eyelashes and the mascara.
The eyelashes,
Karen. More of which coming up, and then. So then William goes back to us. So that was two so then. Shut up.
But first, right now,
William, that was a little join in the podcast there. So William went back. William went back to talk to Kevin.
The schism.
And was like, they're going. Gaz, help me out.
Hang on, this is when we had real talk with Dre.
He says Dre thinks we can convince people to keep you. Which didn't really stack up when Dre came in to discuss the whole matter 2 minutes later, because it wasn't like Dre was really trying hard to convince people to keep Kevin, was
Dre
it?
Blew it up.
So then Dre comes in and she's like, "Can I disturb your little meeting?" That's patronising, isn't it?
4 seconds.
Yeah, yeah. And then
the thing is, what we know about Dre is if I don't want to smile, I don't smile, and this is evidence of that.
It is actually. So Kevin goes to Dre, "Who do you think is better for you? For your game, me or Bruno?" Actually, he said Kevin or Bruno. Referred to himself in the third person there. Weird. And what did Dre say in response to that, Gaz?
I don't like you.
But then she clarified.
Both of you, I don't like you.
Both of you, I don't like you.
I love it. I love Dre. Dre has got to be final too. I fucking love her.
And then she said, "Keeping you is not good for William's game."
Oh yeah, no. He said, "Do you believe me that if I stay, I'll do anything that I can to keep William here?"
No, I don't.
No, I don't.
Before he'd even finished the sentence, she said, "No, I don't."
Have you got any more from Kevin?
Poor William was like stuck between warring parents.
Yeah,
yeah. No, my notes on this section were a bit crap.
So I've got Dre basically taking down Kevin. Right now, you have no one else anyways. So it's very easy to say, I'd do anything for William because you don't have any other option. True, say.
True.
And then Kevin says, everything you've just said is pretty much bang on. And I can't argue against it, a lot of it. He's kind of corrected himself there. And then on that bombshell, Dre walks out. Basically put his hands up. You're right. Can't fight that.
Dre's gone off to convince the rest of the house to keep Kevin. Nah.
I've put Kevin equals crap actor.
I've put Kevin playing sympathy card.
Go and cry outside with Jackie. Work for Dimitri.
Then the veto ceremony. We didn't think he was going to use it. He was wearing his floral Noel Edmonds shirt in the bridge. Kevin's speech is all like, oh, if you think it's best for your game to keep me, then keep me. If you think it's bad, then get rid of me, whatever.
And then Bruno went, there's no chance you're going to use it on me, so whatever.
That being said, it's all good. Was the end of Bruno's speech.
So this POV ceremony...
William did not use it.
Yeah, did not use it. This POV ceremony is complete. The fuck? So we went on to the next episode because we couldn't wait to find out what happened.
There was a cliffhanger. Big Brother left us hanging.
It's not like Big Brother.
So they called Dimitri to the diary room. I just like that shot of like Kevin and Bruno's face. They're like, hold up. They're like, something's
going on.
But we were sure that, and I still think they cut this out.
What?
Karen knew that it was William. She must, because she's seen him coming out of that little hat.
That's true. If any of you feeders out there have seen Karen discussing that maybe William used that POV, because we know that she saw William crawl out of that hatch, basically, and then kick open Big Brother's black hole. Like, crawl
out of Big Brother's arsehole.
I mean, Karen's not stupid. She works in real estate. Like, she's got Brucey,
Karen,
62. There's no way Karen wouldn't put two and two together for that.
No. And then Kevin went, this veto ceremony is not adjourned.
Did they say adjourned in the US?
Yeah. I think Kevin said adjourned. They do say adjourned. Whatever.
We're on to the next episode now.
Now, what do you think of Arissa's outfit tonight?
She had a nice pink dress on, but were her feet handcuffed together at the ankles?
Foot cuffed.
Or was that just the stream we were on? Slightly fuzzy. Foot cuffed.
Arissa, I know you can't win whatever you do with us, but we actually prefer it when you wear things a little bit more on the wacky side.
No, I said edgy.
No, I think wacky is more the word.
I think like sort of like short denim, not denim, leather jacket.
I like it when she wears a short
top, a crop top.
I like it when she wears a short dress, or like I feel like I've seen her wear hot pants before, but I'm not sure.
Hot pants? I'm
yeah,
not sure
I feel like I have. Maybe I'm thinking of the gold hot pants.
Yeah, maybe. My favourite...
No, because she's got nice legs, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Show off the legs.
My favourite outfit was the Gary jumper one, which was like a small sort of like t-shirt top and a skirt. Okay. But she always wears a skirt, and you don't see Arissa in trousers very much.
No, not trousers.
But like, why not some like tight, like maybe wet look leather stuff?
Arissa, you just...
That's what I'm thinking. And maybe some like black heels, and then like, I don't know, a sort of short jacket.
Oh, they're going to be calling you Gaz Wan next. Anyway, the pink dress looked very nice, but it didn't really give us much to take the mick out of, so that was a bit boring, to be honest. So, any voiceover bits of amusement?
Soggy Bottom Boys was Kevin and Bruno. Is that a Bake Off reference? Or, I don't know, it's because they're always getting the hot tub, I think.
And then we've got... pushed his boy toy decoy to save his derriere.
Wow.
That's good. Is that your new tattoo of the week, Gaz's?
Tattoo of the week. No, my tattoo of the week comes later, actually.
Okay.
I am now going to find a tattoo every week. There was also the mention of Caught in the Royals, which is obviously Jamaica. And
it said that William had 2 vetoes in his arsenal, and I thought, up his arsenal.
We like the CGI in the intros, don't we? And this week, it was when Ica was confronting William, and she went, you don't know, and then this like boom.
Behind her that's true. That
was
like
an evil
good.
queen.
Yeah, that was good. Now, I noticed something very interesting. Just call me Judy James, because when William was trying to pretend that he had nothing to do with that veto, did you notice the whole time he had his hand over his mouth, as if to stop himself coming out with the truth?
Don't tell us you don't get psychological analysis on this show. You do. We learned it off Judy James, Pam Spur, a lot of them.
William is not a good liar.
No.
He's not at all.
Hang on a minute, we haven't acknowledged that Karen was the replacement nominee.
Oh shit, hold on, I ain't got to that bit yet.
Oh.
It said the secret power veto has been found and used.
Oh yeah, he had a laminate,
we
didn't he?
We were quite shocked, weren't we?
Yeah, because we were like on the edge of the seat. We were on the edge of our seats for this one, actually. When Dimitri said the secret power veto has been, and we looked at each other and went, because we thought it was going to be used, and it was like found.
Yeah, and then it was like, and used. We were like,
Someone come to the lost and found. We've got a power of veto in here.
I'm surprised that William had the balls to do it, really.
I thought it worked out perfectly, because who would suspect, after he's not used his real veto, that it would have been him?
Yeah. It was good cover for him, actually. Very good cover.
Yeah. William in the diary room said, "C'est moi. I saved Kevin."
That's cute. Hold on. Kevin said, "Thanks very much to whoever used it." And Kevin genuinely didn't look like he knew who'd used it, did he?
No.
He looked shocked. So it's not like William told him beforehand.
No, he didn't. No, definitely not.
Then Dimitri nominated Karen. Why Karen and not Jackie? And he said it was because Karen would be a good goat and Bruno would definitely go. But Karen is so volatile. What do you think about that?
Well, I think the way that Karen reacted didn't help.
No.
But, I mean, little does Dimitri know that Karen is like a real fan favourite as well. Like, you wouldn't want her to go out of your hands because you piss off all the viewers. Not that, I don't know, Canada might have a jury vote. But, what's the question again?
He just like ran out of
What's the question?
mid-sentence.
What's the question?
Why did Dimitri put Karen
Why
up?
was he so sure that she wouldn't go?
No, why did he even put her up? Why not Jackie?
Why not Jackie? Yeah, that's the point. Because everyone doesn't like. He obviously really wanted rid of Bruno.
Yeah.
I think he was genuinely
people would have been
confident that
tempted,
Karen would stay,
and people would have been tempted to get rid of Jackie.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because who else would it have been otherwise? It's really only Jackie.
Dylan. But they seem to have a truce now, don't they?
That's true. He doesn't want to piss him off because actually they've had an agreement that they'll keep each other safe.
Yeah, the season-long feud is over. I definitely said that. Okay, so Kevin, he might be off the block, but he's still a crap player. Karen said, "Mark my words, I'll be going to jury."
Yeah.
Not this week.
You just screwed your game up.
Oh, yeah. And then Karen went to Jackie. "Well played, Jack." And Jackie said, "Shut the fuck up and stop being a little prick." What? Don't speak to your elders like that.
And that was actually really rude. It's like, Jackie, you've got no friends already, and then you're talking
disgusting.
Smack to Karen's
face. You don't
face.
speak to Karen like that. How dare you? How dare you?
What about
even though Karen speaks to everyone like a piece of shit.
Yeah, especially Kevin Martin. Yeah. What about that camouflage top that Dimitri was wearing in the HOH room? It was it was dark clouds and stars, and it matches the walls of the HOH room. Where did he get that from?
Those fucking ripped jeans he wears are absolutely vile.
I thought he looked good, and I've written a few times here how good I thought he looked, but I didn't read it out.
Fucking dreadful. So everyone thought it was either Kevin who got the veto and saved himself.
Yeah, I would have thought that, I think.
Yeah, or maybe Jackie got it.
Why would Jackie save Kevin, though? Well, the Peasant Alliance, but some people knew about it.
Yeah, but we knew she was pissed off with Kevin when he was looking at his shoes that time.
She was like left outside the HOH like a dog outside the post office waiting for its owner.
And then they were like to William, "Oh, did you use that?" And he's like, "Why would they waste the secret one when I had the real one?"
But that is a good point.
It would be stupid. It. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But they didn't know that it actually
expired this week, yeah.
Now, I've noticed something.
Have you?
Kevin was eating a glass of yoghurt.
Yeah. He was eating a yoghurt that looked like it came from the hotel buffet breakfast. It was in a glass. Why was he having it out of a glass?
I don't know, but that looked purplish as well. It's a theme.
Why did Ika say Big Brother is lit? Oh, that's when she was getting excited about what just happened.
Just shoehorning those words in, aren't they?
One of her stock phrases.
Yeah. Good girl, bye. Correct. So then Karen said, "Why would Dimitri's put me up over Jackie? My husband always says they killed people like you in the 1800s.
Yeah, but she also said, "I knew there was a secret POV because I'm a witch."
No.
Oh, no, because you've seen William come out of that hole.
Bruno said, I've just come to give you a dry ass fucking sandwich.
Oh yeah, Karen was going mad at him.
Why did he come to give her
She's like, good job on you, huh? And he's like, why? Well, you just secured your safety. Me going out. And he's like, what? And she's like, no, I'm saying it's good for you. I just came to give you a dry ass fucking sandwich.
What's in that dry ass sandwich? Why is it so dry? Why would I want to eat it if it's so dry?
Old slop at the bottom of the slop bucket in it.
Ew. I don't want a dry ass sandwich. Actually, I do, because I don't like squidgy stuff. But anyway, enough about me.
Karen wasn't very grateful for that dry ass sandwich.
No, she wasn't. So then,
Bruno in the diary room, have you got that?
No, go on.
Karen is blowing up, making a mess.
So then Karen was sat outside with Bruno. Kevin came out and Karen's like, nobody wants you out here.
Yeah.
What do you want?
But Bruno was out there. He didn't want Kevin to be there.
And then Karen said, not only am I on the block, but Kevin Martin is safe. And then Karen said to Kevin, this is the only good move you've made this season. And Kevin's like,
I'll tell you, it wasn't anything to do with me.
Like I didn't even make it. And then...
Oh, here's when we had the I tell it to your face, I'm being honest, just because our opinions differ, I'm not being mean.
Bruno said, Kevin and I have no one in the house, and Karen went, bullshit. And then Kevin said, is our final 2 still on?
I'll shut the fuck up. Over my dead body.
You arrogant little prick.
Cut to Arissa. Whoa.
But Kevin said he wanted to egg Karen on because it was good for his game.
It's good TV as well, so I'm actually grateful to Kevin in this scene.
Do you think that Kevin and Karen will get their own
spin-off show?
Reality? Yeah.
Like when Paddy and Sally Burko moved in together for a weekend.
Oh my god, like John James and Josie.
That'd be good, I want to see that.
They probably get on better than John James and Josie did.
Yeah. No feuds about Dex anyway.
Now, how did Kevin know that William used that veto? How did he?
Oh, that was the gaydar going on.
Was it?
So Kevin walked into the storeroom and William followed him in, right? And at this moment you could tell there was a click where it's like, okay, you've saved me and I can read that off of your face. That's where it was from.
Okay.
Just the look on William's face.
It might have just been that robot arm clicking in the cupboard.
Trying to pick up a little bit of card to say William saved you. Need just fitness check while I'm here.
So then Kevin said, thank you so much. And Kevin said, I will take credit for it if you want.
And William said, I'd love that.
Yeah, and Kevin said, I love you, thank you. He loves you, but I thought you were just friends.
That actually felt like a little bit of genuine emotion at some point.
Yeah,
in that
but
bit.
it wasn't. But
no,
it wasn't.
Because Kevin, nothing's genuine that comes out of Kevin. He's a certified liar. That's Bruno, actually.
Then Kevin goes straight out and tells Bruno.
Oh, you fuckwit, Kevin. That damn fucking prick Kevin Martin.
And then Bruno said, why didn't he use it on me? Which you said he meant the other veto, right?
I think he meant the other one. So yeah, immediately Bruno went, why didn't he use it on me? Well, Bruno,
why the fuck should he?
You acknowledged yourself. You've not spoken to him until 2 weeks ago when he was HOH, you fucking dick. I think what he meant was, if he had a secret one, why didn't he save them both? But
why should he?
Because does Bruno think that because William is close to Kevin, he feels like he owes it to Kevin to save Bruno as well?
How many hand jobs have you given William, Bruno? Get to work, bitch. So then Bruno's saying to Kevin, you got a campaign for me. So then Kevin went...
Yeah, why can't Bruno do his own campaign?
I thought that.
Because he's so fucking unpopular.
So then Kevin went out to talk to Demetrius and Ica. Ica said, Karen is a threat to me. And I've just written this whole section as flim-flam. You knew that they weren't going to go after Karen. It's complete nonsense. It wasn't even believable.
And then...
Go on.
We've got some... overheard conversation. Is it the one of the week now?
Yeah.
Just more overheard conversation.
We need a separate soundtrack for over. It's like the fucking... We're as bad as the fucking Veto song. It's the same thing.
Play a pig. With Imogen. I don't know. Jackie is walking up the stairs talking to Dre, and she says, This one time, I peed in my pants in the middle of a figure skating competition in front of a few, and then it trailed off. We couldn't get any more of that.
I would love to hear the full story of that.
She plays volleyball, she does figure skating, she makes pizza. What else can't she do? What can't she do?
Have a dog with a normal nose.
Make friends inside the Big Brother house. How to make friends and alienate people.
Have a decent, loyal alliance.
She's just trying to do it.
Now, who put that bear in the bedroom? Was it Mike Bell?
I was going to say that. Beat me to it.
Stealing your jokes. Brickley Bear. Oh, that's a nice name.
I wonder where they got him from. Brickley Bear.
I couldn't be bothered to write down what happened in this task. I was losing the will.
Dimitri said someone's going to end up in a costume.
Mm-hmm.
And lo and behold. Maybe it's like
Pretentious.
Ica's psychic power is rubbing off on Dimitri. Do you think that?
Yeah.
Is she rubbing him off?
Yeah.
Under the duvet? Or is that why she actually changed the sheet?
Ew, the ketchup. Ooh.
And then, so, Jackie won a slot pass. Why?
Who cares?
And she found the first bear. So, what's better on Big Brother? A slot pass or a hall pass?
Hall pass. That's more fun.
Risky sexual practices. What is it? What sexual practices?
Yeah, risky.
Yeah.
Do not try this at home.
William found a Brickley Bear in the freezer. That's animal cruelty. Dylan found one in a drawer, and then there was another one in that chest next to the pool, wasn't there?
That's a much used hidey hole, isn't it?
So I don't really know why, but there was a punishment, and it was a polar bear swim. Now, I was fully hoping there was going to be a polar bear in the pool. What about you?
Yeah.
Like when they brought that CGI gorilla into BB UK.
Yeah.
And then there was another punishment. If you hadn't found a bear, which was Dimitri's, you had to dress in a bear suit and sleep in a cave. But this ice thing was nominated by the other people who had found the bears.
Yeah. Who nominated Ica? She got
William. William nominated Ica for it.
She declared she would have no reaction to going in the ice bath, and she didn't. That was quite cool.
Do you know why?
I do know why.
Because she's an ice queen. That is so funny. We didn't discuss that before.
No, we're too psychic now. It's not good. We need to... Let's disagree on more things.
I
just thought that as you said
what would our
though,
couple name be?
Oh,
Gazzy, Linzaz. It doesn't work.
We don't have a couple name.
Oh, crap.
Oh, well.
Double crap.
Well.
So Dimitri got his bear suit.
Yeah, but the cave, there was no cave. It was just a bit of astroturf.
We thought it was going to be Big Brother's black hole, didn't we?
Yeah.
Should have repurposed the black hole. Or at least the other side of the black hole.
Shouldn't it be a crater, not a cave? They were supposed to be in space.
Yeah, made him should have made him one of those weird, aliens that looks like a worm that lives in those holes that comes out. Do they have those? Is that real? I don't know where I've seen that.
No idea. Is that real? What, an alien? No, that ain't real.
There must be life out there somewhere.
It's a life on Mars.
When Dimitri came out in that costume, Dylan stroked him and went, "Oh, so cute."
And then he shot him in the storeroom, though.
That was good.
And then he dragged him along the floor.
And he said, "We're going to make bear sausages tonight." Something like that.
That's pretty funny. When Dimitri sat to sleep in that cave, it made me think of Gary Busey when they put him on the celebrity scrap heap.
Did he have to sleep outside?
No, because he was too old and worried about
medical
himself.
reasons.
Yeah. Now, oh God.
Very scrap heap.
Kevin was in the bridge, looking at the stars, thinking about people he knows, people he likes in real life, like Peely, Jordan Parhar, Mumsy, and I don't know.
Mumsy.
Kevin. No, not Kevin. He is Kevin.
Who's the other one?
Fuck knows.
Kenny Brain.
Yeah.
There you go. That's another one.
So William comes...
Imagine if Kenny Brain and Kevin became a couple.
Fuck yeah. So then William comes trotting in, and Kevin's obviously pissed off with William, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I like him at a general level of flirtation."
General flirtation.
Yeah, but maybe he's getting too attached.
Yeah, so suddenly now, after being saved by William, putting himself out on a limb, using a secret POV, suddenly now, after sitting in the bridge and looking at the printed stars on the fucking PVC walls, his moral compass has kicked in, and now he's thinking, "Oh, I maybe should distance myself from William."
Did you used to have those glow-in-the-dark stars on the ceiling when you were little?
No, but I once moved into a house in London which had them still stuck on in one of the bedrooms.
Magic.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Kevin said something about genuine. That's not a word. And he said, it's just a flirt. I don't consider it a showmance. Well, you don't get to decide that, Kevin. We decide it, not you.
And he also said, not at all. It was like
Not
properly like,
all.
know yourself.
And William's like, well, it's a little bit more than just a flirt.
Yeah, because we've seen physical contact under the bed covers, right?
Oh, yeah. William did look...
Can you have a hand job, Mance? Is that a thing? You can now.
Hand vance. William did look disappointed though, didn't he? And he said...
No, he was, for sure.
He said, what do you think we are?
Where I am.
He said, we kiss, we hug, we sleep in the same bed. What are we then? Well,
fair point.
You're just being used. You're just his little bitch, little
boy toy.
I nearly said sex toy, but nearly.
Good ad.
Anything else on that section?
No, next I've got Bruno campaigning to Demetrius in the HOH.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually written nothing more because it's Bruno and I'm bored of him. Go on. Anything?
Well, you could have helped me out. I was having a sip of wine.
Sorry, but I would have moved on and missed that.
He said, these people have it so easy, i.e. Karen and that. 4 people who played the best.
Oh, did it cut to them having a good time in the house? It did, didn't it? That's good.
4 people who played the best are going after each other. No shit, that's because you're the best people. Of course you're going to be going after each other.
Yeah.
Duh. This is good.
Karen's monologue.
Have you got it in detail?
In the bedroom? No, but all I've written is about the lashes.
Okay, I've got the whole thing.
Yes! Do the voice.
I can't do that. Yeah, you read my writing? Yeah. I can't do the voice as well.
Oh, this is my new tattoo of the week.
Oh, go on.
So many lies, so many alliances. I'm going to get that as tattoo. No jokes. Kevin, keep your eyes open, son. And you, Bru-Bru, with those false looking lashes. I've met a lot of you schmoozers. What's this? Dre. That's what you've got on there.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah. Goes to Dre next. I like your writing.
It's awful.
I like it.
I like Bru-Bru and his false-looking lashes. We were going to call him Bru-Bru more, but we forgot. And now he's gone.
We forgot.
Always these good nicknames, just as people
That name has just come up this week.
Bru-Bru, and then everyone was calling him it. I was surprised Larissa wasn't calling him it. Or was she?
Yeah, she did when he came out. She did call him Bru-Bru. in his appraisal where he went, I've been working on that all week.
Oh yeah, then Dre said to Karen, I'm going to fight for Bruno to leave, and then when you stay, you owe me an apology.
Oh, yeah, because she's sick of the way she's going on. Yeah. Karen was like to Dre, I'm living in a nut house, Dre, after like sitting there talking to herself. She is the nut in the house.
And Dre said she was sick of Karen moping round and acting crazy. It's making me hard for her to get out this vet, and it's pissing me off.
Dre is so good. She doesn't pull any punches, and I feel like you really know how she feels.
She doesn't. And then she was outside venting to Dylan about it, going, Karen's basically being an idiot. Next.
Right. It's the jury segment.
Oh.
So Cindy was being chauffeured by the Pax Bros in the Toyota 86. I think it's an 86.
That jury house looks cold. It looks cold there, doesn't it?
Yeah, because they made Nedda sit on that deck chair in the garden and like the wind.
Pull a wheelbarrow along and chop some wood.
And she couldn't chop it, and then she moaned about the bugs.
Because she was so drunk.
Nedda, seriously, I haven't seen her without a glass of white wine. I think it's Deception Grove 1999 vintage in her hand. Since she's gone to jury. On the website as well, they had a gallery of her, and not shitting you, every photo she had a glass of white.
I said to you, something looks different about Nedda, and you're like, she's pissed out of her face.
Yeah. Plus it's the shape of my TV compared to yours, which makes everyone look wider.
Well. So
I just think BB got her drunk to sort of like sedate her before
I agree.
Cindy walked in.
Probably give her a Valium as well.
Just take this.
Yeah, just relax.
It's not Kool-Aid, is it?
Yeah. Play with this jigsaw. You just said this, didn't you? I've put Cindy being druv to jury by Pax Brothers. Yeah. I like the word druv. So then, I've got Nedda cackling and drinking wine.
Yeah, there was no hostility. It was just like, oh, it's you fucking
She was like, oh, Cindy, we're all losers here. She was good. Neda was being a good sport, I thought. She wasn't being bitchy.
Yeah, we actually quite enjoyed that section. Yeah. It had Neda in it, so that's a first.
The bit we enjoyed most was when Cindy pulled that USB stick out of her brassiere.
Brassiere.
Because we were talking about that last week, weren't we? Did they bring it in? I swear they don't normally watch it.
No, just before it happened.
They just started doing it because we mentioned it.
I think we were influencing the show. I've said there's not enough like stamping of the times and the days and stuff. I see the day every fucking episode now.
Shit, man.
I think Arissa's had a word with production.
We're influencing the space-time continuum.
Yes,
There's
finally.
a rip in the bloody galaxies.
And Nick in... What is it?
I forgot.
It's going to be a Disney film as well. Arissa said it once for a class. I can't remember.
So Cindy...
We were saying that they don't usually get to watch it, and then out she pulls a USB.
And I joked about it being a memory stick last week.
Yeah, you did.
It was on a fucking memory stick.
So like Ica.
So it was good to watching them watch that. I like watching people watch.
It was good to watching them watch that.
I like watching people watch things like Gogglebox or Beavis and Butthead. So then, was that it for Jury House? Could have done with a bit more of that, really, but well.
We could do a live feed at the Jury House, but yeah, I've said that before.
Yeah, we said this.
Next it was the eviction, and basically, okay, so now we get to the eviction episode, and Lindsay is going, we discussed this theory she has before about if you're in sportswear, you're definitely going home.
No, if you're in sportswear, you're staying because you're going to do the next
Sorry, you're definitely staying because you're going to do the next HOH. So we noted that in the shot, Karen was dressed formally, she looked demure. But Bruno was wearing sportswear by, that well-known brand. I think it's gay club wear. I know, sportswear. Under Armour. So you thought that Bruno was definitely staying. And I was like, but how would they know? What? How big? They haven't done the votes yet. I was like, what are you talking about? But you were like, no, the housemates have said, you're going home.
Yeah, they tell them beforehand.
But then it's cut away and he was just wearing the Under Armour with like jeans.
I said, I think Karen's going because she's got her false eyelashes on. And you said, so is
Bruno. Bruno, though.
So in Karen's speech...
That was better live, and that's why we should do live reaction videos.
Yeah. So Karen said, age is just a number, live your dreams, and vote Bruno out. I just paraphrased that, but that was basically
the gist of it.
I didn't write down what Bruno said.
Me neither. I don't even know what he said.
Bruno's never once said anything quotable in the whole time he's been in the show. The most exciting thing he did was stroke that rat and made me think, that was it. Jackie, I noticed, had some lace-up boobs attire on.
A staple on Big Brother Canada.
Jackie is the new Kelsey.
Without any of the likeability.
Yeah, God fucking hell, that's... Jesus, that's a low bar of likeability.
No, if you hold a microscope to Kelsey, you can see a little bit.
Oh, fucking hell, man, that is harsh criticism. So the only vote...
UK shade.
So the only vote that... Karen got was from Kevin. Kevin Martin.
Now, what did you think of, is it eek or chic, Karen's jeans and wedges look?
Wedges are always an eek, I'm afraid.
She looked like a mom on the school run.
Hold on, don't be mummist. Mummist.
You know how I feel about mothers in Big Brother.
You are sexist. Everyone's...
Not mothers, parents.
Oh.
Any parent going to cry. She doesn't go in and cry about her kids, so I'm fine that she's got kids.
What man cries about their kids? Oh, Bruno, I suppose.
Dylan? It's not even his kid.
Oh, yeah.
Stop it.
I don't like Dylan. I do like certain bits, not his haircut, though. Oh, shit. So then Bruno was leaving. He said to Kevin, I love you, baby. Or one said that to the other.
Baby?
Baby. And then Arissa said... to Bruno, you love this game with every fibre of your being.
And you said eyelashes.
And eyelashes. And we noticed Bruno had his double hoop earrings in.
So it looks like a genie.
Which I asked Gaz if that was a gay thing.
It looks like a thing like from the gay German club scene, doesn't it?
It does, actually. So then what did you say about Bruno in his interview?
He said, I've been trying to set up Kevin. I've been trying to set Kevin up. And you said, with who?
Yeah.
I've been working on that all week. And it sounded like he was in a team meeting with Arissa. Yeah. Like he was having an appraisal about what he'd actually been doing with himself for the week.
He's got the workflow of how next week's going to go. And then...
I had the goodbye messages.
Oh, Kevin said, I will destroy them. Okay, how?
Good luck.
And then Ica said... You're like the world's worst boyfriend. You're constantly letting me down. Boy, bye.
Boy, bye.
I've not heard boy, bye.
Say another one of your stock phrases, Aiko.
You're ugly on the inside. And then Karen said...
I absolutely loved you in season 3. But season 5, not so much.
But Bruno quoted
He knew it. She says it all the time for him, that's why.
And then Dre said... Kevin and Aiko will be joining you soon.
Oh, yeah.
That was good. I love that.
Dre is plotting against
Yeah,
Aiko.
she is good. Oh, that would be good to see those go head to head, wouldn't it?
It would be remarkable to see Dre take Aiko out, to be quite honest.
It would. It would be good, actually.
I don't really want it to happen, but...
I don't, but it would be fun to watch.
But I like Dre a lot, so I'm quite happy for Dre to go all the way.
And I just can't see Aiko winning. I still can't. I
can. I kind of want her to, because I feel like she's been the star of the show this time.
Yeah. But just because you're the star of the show
doesn't mean you win.
Doesn't mean people like you.
It doesn't mean you win it even here now, and that's what we vote on. You know?
Yep.
You know?
So the new HOH.
Press for power.
So they had to hold their arms out.
Where?
Yeah.
Sheeny.
Had to
Green.
Green mankini.
And
The
the
girls-
Irish dancing costumes for the girls.
The girls looked okay compared to the guys. The guys looked obscene.
It was like it's a bit like mankini, but like a wrestling singlet thing.
Dylan looked like a fat,
Oh my god,
disgusting
suck
mess.
of potatoes.
William looked like the skinniest little chicken thing ever.
Thought he looked the best.
Who looked the best?
William? No, Kevin looked alright.
Kevin looked okay. You said you wanted to see Dimitri's in that get-up,
really
but
did.
he wasn't playing.
Boo.
So they had to hold their arms up and hold these weights. So it's kind of like...
It's like a battery.
Yeah, it's like kind of strength, isn't it? And endurance, I guess. You said it's like stamina.
Yeah, it's like stamina, but it is like strength in the arms, isn't it? Like how long can you hold it there?
Yeah.
Dimitri would probably be good at that.
I reckon... Do you think Dylan would be good, or do you think he would get tired easy or something? Oh, shit.
You might. I don't know. You don't need like strength in the arms to be a boxer. What do you punch? I don't know. I can't call this one. I actually think a girl might win this.
Yeah, so I'm thinking it might be like a lightweight person.
Yeah.
It might be one of those. So then the only thing...
Obviously, we didn't get to see who was the winner.
No, and we're not going to get spoilers this week, I hope.
Not unless I've got something to do with it.
Yeah. So the only thing left to say was next Thursday, it's a triple eviction. Triple eviction is always a car crash. That's how when Kevin left last time at the triple eviction. And Willow.
But actually, what it always works out
Bruno,
as is a double and a single, isn't it? The way it works in practice.
I'm pretty sure it was Kevin, Willow, and Bruno who went in the triple.
Oh.
Yeah. Willow. God.
Well, maybe it's a natural order of things.
Yeah,
and Kevin will go
Kevin
again.
will go again. You don't know.
Triple. Can you imagine? We're going to lose 3 of these housemates next week.
How many would be left? How many's left now?
There's the final 9. Kevin's gone as Bruno's gone as 8. There's
How
8
is
left.
there 8? I can't even name 8 people.
7, 6, 5. So we're on to final 5.
Wow. So it must be over like
They're cutting them out quickly.
So it must be over in like 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, because it says in the opening VT it said like May the 19th or 20 something.
That's miles away.
Oh, yeah. And you've got to have 2 in the final. Yeah, because we've got 5 left, 2 in the final, 3 more evictions, so that makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more weeks of Big Brother.
Okay. Oh God, that still sounds long.
Bit too long.
So have you got Odyssey this week or not?
No, I don't actually.
Okay, we'll go straight to feedback. We're not got much feedback. We've got like one thing. Well, yeah, one thing.
We've got history lesson.
We've got history lesson. Hold on. So we might have only got one bit of feedback this week. Actually, Laurie did message, but that was more of personal matter about her back garden.
Nice garden. Good fence work.
But
lovely greenery.
We were asking, hi Laurie. We were asking about Canada and the history of it and such and such.
Basically, in the last podcast, we said that we didn't understand why there was that little French bit in Canada. It didn't make sense to us. Yeah.
And would you know, Arissa Cox herself sent us an email explaining a few things to us about Canadian history. Gaz?
It was a very comprehensive history lesson.
It was really good. What did she
say?
So
this is what Arissa said. So here's a crash course in English-French. Should I do the accent?
No, please don't. We'll never hear from her again.
But the only bit I can do is right now. So here's a crash course. Wow.
Whoa.
Here's a crash course in English/French in Canada. Both the British Empire and France. Both the
Oh,
start
God.
again. Fucked it up.
Drunk reading cue cards.
Deception Grove. Both the British Empire and France founded Canada, presumably 150 years ago.
That's not
right.
wrong.
It's not long ago. I've got CGI fireworks though, so it's legit. But the Brits won.
Of course we fucking did.
So
you fell over.
She goes.
Canada fell over.
So yes, Queen Elizabeth is our queen too, and is on all our money.
Unlucky queen.
And then she says, "No one cares."
Yeah. Oh.
And I was like, I like to think that I don't care either. But if someone said to me, "I'm going to take the queen off the money," I'd be like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
Wouldn't you?
True. Yeah. True.
No one cares that she's on the money. Compromises that we are an officially bilingual country, so everyone learns French also in school, but so do we, because they're our neighbours, sort of, apart from Wales. That's part of us. So Quebec is our biggest province, beside 9 others and 3 territories, and it's French speaking. 8 million people out of 35 million in Quebec. In the 90s, we had a Brexit-style referendum, and by 1%, we avoided Quebec splitting the country in 2. So presumably that was Quebec voting on whether they want to split from the rest of Canada, and just 1% said they didn't want to. I mean, 1% extra over said they didn't want to.
Well
That's
done,
close,
Canada,
isn't it?
for keeping your shit together.
And we were like 1% the wrong way of leaving Europe, weren't we? Idiots.
4% also.
4%, whatever, same shit, not enough percent.
4 seconds.
Have you got 5 seconds? Got a minute? No. Montreal, aka the coolest city in Canada where Dre's from, has the most bilingual people, and most of the rest don't speak any English at all. And a minority who speak it do it as well as most other English folk speak French.
Oh, badly.
She says so not good.
Badly,
so basically she's saying like, we don't speak French very well. And we don't. Trois-Rivières is the city William's from. I did a summer of French immersion there. Exclusive. While in uni. And let me tell you, like 90% have no idea what English is. Growing up in Toronto, I really had no idea, she says. French-Canadian culture is pretty insular, but they generally look down on the actual French from France.
I love that.
The actual French.
I love that.
You were like, that is so French.
Yeah.
That the French are looking down on the other French.
I love that.
Probably because the French generally look down on them.
Of course they do.
So both ways are looking down on each other. Why don't they like...
That's funny. You think that they'd want to both visit each other's
Yeah, build
country.
bridges, not walls. That's my thing.
Yeah, but it's French. You know what French are like.
I know, they hate us, don't they?
Snooty, yeah.
Mind you, I'm about to go to France next week.
Yeah, but Disneyland don't count.
Disneyland don't count, no. But Mickey Mouse speaks French there. And one time when I was in Disneyland, I was like, why is Mickey Mouse speaking French?
Yeah.
And I overheard a French girl saying French because we're in France.
Good point.
I was like, all right, fair point.
Yeah, but Mickey Mouse is American, so shut up, bitch.
Yeah, true. But they make it all bilingual. It's like Canada. Basically, Disneyland Paris is like Canada.
You heard it here first.
But with a better castle. And also, last time I was in France, I was in a bakery, right? And I went, I was trying to order some, I don't know, croissant or whatever. And I was like, excusez-moi, je n'ai pas l'anglais. I don't speak English. And she was like, oh, but you do speak English. And I was like, no, that's as far as it goes. I'm just telling you that I can't speak French in French.
Okay.
But because I'd just spoken French, she was like, but you do speak French. But in a playful way, not in a horrible way. It was good. We do have that school French, don't we?
Yeah.
Just about.
Je m'appelle Lindsay.
Yeah, dans ma chambre, il y a all that stuff.
Le poisson.
So, back to Arissa's history lesson. She said that their accent, this is the French Canadians, to French ears, sounds like inner city American or Southern American accent would sound to a Brit.
That's interesting.
So that's like, what, like, no, Southern American, like proper country. That's like yokels.
Yeah, like thicko.
Yeah, thickos.
I like that accent, that's nice.
Like, basically like Dylan.
Yeah.
No, like when Dylan said, we're making bear sausages tonight.
Yeah, like that, yeah.
So because, and this is hard, Quebecois culture, I think, is so independent, their ratings for their top TV shows, for instance, dwarf Canada's because their like population is so much bigger.
Even though there's only 9 million or whatever she said out of 35 million, their ratings are so much higher.
That's interesting, actually.
Because maybe more of them are watching
French TV though, isn't it? French speaking TV. But that's... I don't know how that works.
Maybe they're more passionate about, the things that they're into, sort of thing, whereas other Canadians are off doing other things.
being cultured and whatever, not being insular, getting out of their homes.
I like being insular.
Not being insular, I mean.
We're insular. So I can relate to that.
Not really. We're extending out to BB Can. That's not insular.
I know, but I'm insular in my hobbies and outlook. I'm like backwards sort of person.
No. Just a small town girl. Anyway, so their TV ratings dwarf the rest of them.
That's very interesting.
Even though the population is so much smaller. That is really actually interesting. I don't quite understand it.
I think I do, because they're very like family orientated, and they all just kind of sit around watching TV. Yeah,
could be. So for the rest of English Canada, it's only the American shows that get insane numbers here.
I know they watch American Survivor and stuff out there. So.
Yeah, well, Arissa plugged it during BB Can.
Yeah.
And MacGyver. So yeah,
that's really
Arissa,
interesting.
I would like to say thank you for taking the time to write out a load of shit that we could have Googled, because that took effort and that was insightful.
And thank you for even listening to this program, which is insane.
Program.
So, shut up. I'm just tired. It's 2:30.
This is a long one as well, so if you've made it here,
this is a marathon.
Fair play.
Yeah. Hashtag. I'm sorry.
Hashtag shit Arissa listens to.
Yeah, hashtag fucking hell. Anyway, looking forward to the triple eviction next week.
We've got a couple of shout outs that you want to give.
Oh, yeah.
A couple of retweets.
So glad
Thank you to Mario for the retweet.
Thanks, Mario.
And also Bad Monkey.
Bad Monkey. Always good.
And Laurie for your email, your one lonesome email in the inbox, the dusty old inbox of BB on Blast. If you do want to send us an email,
probably the reason we ain't got any emails because I never say the fucking email address.
No, we do.
Oh,
bbonblastpod at gmail.com.
Oh, even you know the email.
I know it now.
This is good.
And if you want to follow me on Twitter,
Follow me. I'm BB_superfan.
Can you do mine?
And if you want to follow Lindsay on Twitter, because she can't be asked to tell you herself, it's at LightUpVM. Read Lindsay's book.
Add me on Snatch. No, don't. Don't steal my passwords.
That sounds like a dodgy app.
I know, it's rude, isn't it? It is a dodgy app where you steal people's passwords.
It sounds like it's to do with something else. Snatch.
Don't add me on there. That's rude. Read my book, First Take It Girl. Can you leave us an iTunes review? And
I've heard you've been spotted on
what?
other apps this week.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm joking.
Shut up. And follow us on
follow the podcast Instagram.
Leave us a love heart and I don't know what
Do
else.
us a retweet.
Yeah, all that.
Arissa's retweeting us. Hang on, thank you Arissa for retweeting.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Because without you, who in Canada would know who we are?
Nikki
Graham. She's back over here.
Right, we're off. Thanks very much for listening.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.